Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Carol, hello. We were going to be going live at 5, but there's some breaking news about a body possibly found in Tucson that's been there for a while. So we're going to go ahead and go to that. Let's go here. Welcome in, Carol. I know a lot of people don't know as far as on our channel, but if you could spread out the word, I appreciate it.
Family, I know there's missing people. I just got an email.
857 is covering it. Thank you, April. Welcome in.
Well, was a friend of a family, and they had
apparently there's a body. I don't know much about it.
About a week ago.
Mrs.
I shared it out on Facebook, and he was now found.
Devil Dog, Mrs. Devil Dog gave me a holler and told me, "Hey, might want to look into this." So
many cases
I just thought I'd go on live now. Watching right now, 857. Seeing he's covering it right now, so I do have it on there.
Just ruining people's lives. So,
thank you, Carol. Appreciate that.
Is the fentanyl, meth, and other things. I'm not going to say them all, but we know the ones that are doing it. They're killing our society.
I'll do it right now, Carol. Or April, I'll do one right now.
This is right near the Davis Monthan Air Force Base. So if you want to look that up on Google, we're right near where they train a lot of our fighter pilots. We are now
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
Alrighty, I got that way loud. We are about 5 minutes away. I'm going to throw the scanner on just so we can be kind of like informed of.
There was a body that was found in Tucson, Arizona.
Just in case
has been there for quite a while. Not sure all the details, but we are covering it now. If you want to come on in, Devil Dog _88.
Golf Links, yes.
See you soon.
Golf Links Road is the name. We're one of the worst roads in Tucson. Look at how this, like if you zoom in, look at this.
Going live now.
Bump. This road, one of our main roads, and it's so dangerous.
A body was discovered in Tucson, Arizona, and it's been here for a while.
Toss your suspension out right here. Ding, ding.
Not sure.
Done for on a bridge. I don't know how they.
And it's been there a while.
We are now 4 minutes away. 4 minutes away to.
At the next light, turn right.
Possible body found.
Body found in Tucson, Arizona.
At the light, turn
Unsure
right
details.
onto East
Totally live now.
Road 500 south and 9700 east. Respond on A5E.
Got the green arrow. Is always nice.
In 1.2 miles, the destination is on your right.
All right, we are almost there, guys.
Unit 10, Dave Alice Medical, 2900 East Wilbur Street. Unit 254A, 4300 south and 2900 east. Respond on A4 south. In about 1 mile, the destination is on your right.
Thank you for the super, Tina girl. Thank you so much. Hope you're chilling today, Tina girl. Thank you. Anyone able to help out the stream? Appreciate it so much. Hitting the like button. We're over almost up to 500 likes. Look at this. More people out here in the heat. So I'm going to check I'm going to read this off for you guys while I'm here, or while we're waiting.
1041 running with 653 X-ray.
But this is how it could happen. One day we just wake up and somebody finds Nancy. For the love of God, I hope that happens. From what the reports came in, is the body has been here for a while. So the address, if you guys want to look it up. And then there is also a missing person that we right here as well. Missing elderly person. 757 2757 West Ajo. That's where they said this body is located. So we're saying prayers for whoever this may be, but let's just see how much. Where is it? Doesn't make sense. This is a very populated area to have this body be here. It says it's like right here, but I don't see anything. I don't see sheriffs.
All right, I'm back, everybody.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
Just put it out there. Bible, welcome in. L, welcome in. Just went ahead and took care of that, April. We don't know what's the body. Some say it's been put out there that it could be a male.
Let's see where it could be. There's a lake
But
right
it
here.
well could be somebody who could have been involved
here.
in the Nancy Guthrie case that was taken out if it was a while ago, depending how long ago it was. It's very possible.
I got to stop. If you guys could do me a favor and just look on people here in Tucson and try to help me locate the address.
So apparently there was
This
a
is what's posted on
body
520
that
Scanner Watch.
was
So I don't
discovered
know
or
what's going
found
on.
in Tucson, Arizona.
But we will keep looking.
It's been
gotta be
there for a
around here.
while.
So let me check the chat. The back of the
Apparently
church.
they found a body is what the word is. Not sure.
Okay, I
If
got
it's a male or
another
female,
source to look.
but
Tucson
suggestions are that it is
Scanner.
a male.
So it looks like 520 Scanner got it wrong. And update. Confirmed. Where is it?
However, never know. There was maybe anybody for that matter.
JR said
So it could be a male or
5-7-5.
female.
Okay, well I got 2-7, so 5-7. Okay, thank you. That makes a big difference. 5-7.
True. A lot of
5-7.
people missing in Tucson. That is correct.
you,
Welcome
guys.
in, Barney.
What? 5-7-5-7. Okay, well we're on our way.
Apparently the address is
Let me get out of this
5757.
parking lot. Yeah, they must have put it in there first. Sometimes that happens because you hear it on the scanner. So we are.
So we're just
We're
coming
on
right now with
and we're at 2-7.
857.
Got to go to 5-7. So.
and see what we figure out here. If you have social medias, you might want to put them on and see what they're saying on maybe Facebook or on YouTube or whatnot. Not YouTube, but Facebook or Instagram or somebody else.
Here's anything, but I'm going to try to check the scanner behind the church.
We don't know exactly all the details, but it's coming in. Click the likes, everybody. Click the likes as you come in. Rhythm and Clues. Hey, folks, what's going on, Rhythm and Clues? If you're just getting in here, breaking news, they just found a body appears to be what the word is. Not sure if it's a male or female.
Thanks for
Been there for a while.
Sometimes it happens on, when the information's just breaking, you're trying to get the information.
Thank you, El, for supporting the channel. Appreciate you. And April, welcome back. April, welcome back. We were going to be going with a different story, but because of the breaking news, we have just scratched that and we're going on
Thank you.
this.
Welcome in, Stephanie, Jinx. Shout out to all the mods in the chat. So just hit the button to, okay, it only says.
Starting route 5757 West Isle Highway.
Okay, so
stay in middle two lanes. North.
It says we're only about 12 minutes away, so not far. Maybe even quicker. I don't know why. It seems like it should be quicker. But thank you guys for helping me out. The navigators. Happens a lot when you're doing these scenes. You know, sometimes the information comes out with one address, and when in the Nancy Guthrie case, when Luke was getting raided, we had like 4 or 5 different addresses. We were back and forth, and it's just one of those things where you always end up with the right address. It's just who gets it first. But you guys are live on scene with me today. Thank you for joining. No red lights. Thank you for supporting. So far, thank you so much. Kathleen, we got a new member. Appreciate you guys joining membership. Monica, thank you. JLR said it's behind the church, sheriff's on scene. Okay. So yeah, I'm about 9. Let me see.
Bible, thank you so much for supporting the channel, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Bible.
Speed limit 75. Yeah, on the freeways. On the freeways, it is 75. But in the city, they have it dialed down 35, 40. Thanks for hitting the like button and joining today. I haven't been able to get too much information, but maybe this is somebody else that's missing. Maybe we're hoping it's Nancy, right? But we're just keeping an open mind, you know. This is how it could happen. Somebody out on a weekend is out hiking or something like that. They're out mountain biking. Maybe they're out, you know, flying their drone, right? Maybe they're out flying their drone in some random area, and all of a sudden they find somebody, right? And it could be at one point. We're hoping that that's how Nancy. That's how I found it. I was, you know, that's how it happened. So every day we hold hope.
Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Let me know. April, gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, April, for always supporting the channel, my friend. Thank you. Okay. So basically, we're watching breaking news in front of us. And basically what we have is a possible a body was found in Tucson, Arizona. We just don't know if it's a male or a female. We just came on. We were going to come in at 5, Barney, but we just went live ASAP as soon as we got this as well. And so here we are. As long as we're here, that's all that matters. Apparently, it's been there for a while. Could be anyone. We are on live now. Do I sound tiny? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? Let me know if you can hear me better. Welcome in, Chris. Welcome in. Here is Chris. Here is the link. Just in case you need it. It sounds like I'm underwater. Oh, wow. All right, let me see if I can adjust here. How about now? How does that sound? Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what we could do. Let's do this. Sounds good, Chris. Sounds good. Still underwater a bit. All right, hang on. Let me see if I can. How about now?
Prayers to the family. That's going to find out about this today. So many of these incidents just go.
How does it sound now? Is it better? How does it look now? Welcome in, Army Vet. Welcome in. Good to have you. Army Vet, here's the link if you want to come on in. How's it, guys? How's it sound now? All right, we'll go with this. Thank you, April. We're loud and clear. We're rolling. So apparently there was a body. Once again, if you're just new coming in, there was a body that was found. If I could just silence those, I would, believe you me. So apparently there's a body that was found in Tucson, Arizona. For anybody who's just got here, Tucson, Arizona, there was a body found. The body, it's unknown as if it's a male or female at this point. It's been there for a while. And right now, we're just trying to go ahead and follow along here with 857 and see what he has. I think the body was just found within the last hour or so. Probably less than that. How about now? How does it sound now? How does the voice sound now? Okay, good. Good. So we're about 4 minutes away from the location. 4 minutes away from the location. Okay, thank you, April. Appreciate that info. Yes, 857 is on his way. Should be there in 4 minutes. I sent you the link, Chris, if you want to come on in. Chris always picks on DD. Always. But it's all good because he makes me laugh. 857 is awesome. He's been good to our channel. He does a good job out there, without a doubt. Thank you, April, for always supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, April. Welcome in. Welcome in. Rhythm and Clues. Welcome, new members. Welcome, all new members. April just gifted 5 more memberships to the channel. Thank you so much for promoting the channel and always supporting the channel. It's about 2 minutes away now. He just located the sheriffs at the location. Looks like a good place if you're going to hide or try to hide a body. This is definitely not a lot of houses, to say the least. Looks like it's pretty out there in no man's land. Of course, everything in Arizona is desert, so click that likes, everybody. Click that likes. Let's get it. If you're coming aboard, click that like. Share the link. 84 year on blood thinners. Interesting. Be right back, covering on cyber hack of our water systems. Got you, Army Vet. Thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you being here. You got it, Army Vet. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for all you do as well. So here are the sheriffs right now. Look at that, everybody. Looks like looks like a really good spot for a body. Not that that's a good thing. Prayers for the whoever this person is, for their family. I mean, if it's a male, very well could be porch guy. Remember, could be somebody that was taken out early in the process. Less person that's out there that knows anything. It's better for the chef. If it is a female, who knows? Could it be Nancy? It's possible. But you're right. So many missing. Well said, El. So many missing. Click that like, everybody. Not sure. They didn't really give out any details. Yeah, let's see if we can get some sound over here.
Engine 14.
Can you guys hear that? That's as loud as it goes.
South 13th Avenue, 4500 south and 700 west. Respond on 84 south.
Hopefully you guys can hear that. There we go. Much better. There we go.
The porch guy, though, I didn't even think about that. That was a great. I mean, it's obviously speculation, but this is.
I mean, there was always that possibility that it could have been possibly that the porch guy could have got eliminated pretty quick, right? Awesome. Could have been eliminated.
103, it's reading on mine.
Thank you, April.
But I'm just trying to see where. See if I can zoom in. So you can see the church.
Thank you to 857 for covering this as well.
So it sounds like the groundskeeper found whoever this was.
No porch guy is tomato, but if she was taken by someone else before the staging, then yes, probably. Very good point, Rhythm and Clues. Very good point. I mean, a lot of people have suspected that they could very well be
Yeah, I mean, that's why
taking out
I
porch
thought this
guys.
was in the city, so I was a little bit like leery about, okay, why?
But
who
this
would
is
be
out there.
in the
This is
city?
a good place for
Obviously,
somebody
we have
to.
confirmed. I think somebody just said that it's a male. Is that what I just read? So yeah, if it is a male though, this is exactly, the perp. He's writing sorry notes. He comes out here. He just says it's enough. He goes to his church. Can't take it. And then we find out that this is the perp. I mean, it's just how it could happen. It's not saying,
Absolutely.
obviously, the chances are very slim, but we'll see if we can. There's nobody at the church, which is weird, right? Because this is a Sunday, okay, everybody. So I know it's only 1:30 here, but are you telling me? Oh, there's let me zoom in. But you'd think that there would still be people at the church.
That is kind of odd. Nobody at the church. I don't know what times they usually go over there. But Tucson is saying 1:30. It is kind of odd. Somebody usually would be there, you would think. Thank you, Al. Appreciate that.
If you go to Tucson Emergency News, I just read this. I'm gonna read this to you guys. I'm trying to do research as we're sitting here. Now this is all unconfirmed information, obviously. Baptist Church usually goes again on Sunday. Okay, now look, they're going this way, guys. Shoot, look.
All right, let's see what they got here.
Where'd he go? They're back there. They're going back there. See them?
Tell you, everybody, this is a good spot for a body. Very good spot for a body.
They're going way back there.
I could see this being a drop point for somebody.
So it's actually, it looks like off a church property almost.
Click that like, everybody. Click that like. Share the stream, everybody.
So they must have just walked to look at the body back there, which is sad, just knowing that there's somebody who's lost their life right there. So everybody, please
say a prayer for the families, everybody. No doubt.
There are the sheriff's deputies right now. It looks like he just took them over there to take a look like where this is at. So no crime tape. Yeah, that's a good point.
Carol said morning and evening services. Thank you for that info. Appreciate that.
Good point on the no crime tape.
April says, even if not related to Nancy, a body found is disturbing. Well said, April. Well said. No info on Google yet.
Whoa, this is the Golden Tabernacle one? Are you serious? Okay, now they're driving back. Look, he's driving back.
They should be, without knowing what it is, obviously that it's a body, they're probably making sure nobody goes back there. That would be my guess anyway.
Yeah, so I have heard unconfirmed reports that it is a male. So unfortunately, this is not Nancy Guthrie, but somebody did make a good point. This could be, they are going way back there.
So it looks like it's unconfirmed.
5757 West Ajo. It's a pretty good distance. It's a pretty good distance. Now I have said a lot of times.
Hey, low leg, welcome in.
Perp could live in one of these little far areas. Now look, they're driving back there. The perp could be. So he's way back there. Now what I'm gonna do?
Just came out breaking news, Oleg. That's why I just came out. Started letting everybody know we were out here. Thank you for coming in.
To this other area because I did notice the sheriff deputy drove like around the building over here.
That is very possible, April. Very possible. Well said.
On this other side.
Unofficially, it's been said it's been a male.
No, this isn't the golden church, golden chapel.
But this could definitely be a perp who was taken out. Less people know what happened, more safer you are that it's never coming out.
It's kind of weird. All right, we're gonna get right back there. Just seeing if I can go around here. I can go around here. Tucson Mountain Church, everybody. That's the name of it.
Tucson Mountain Church is the name of this
here.
church where this is at.
Kind of see where
But it's in the background.
this is at.
You can see how desolate it is.
Somebody did mention something. You know, the perp most likely feels just so guilty, right? He kidnapped an 84-year-old woman.
Very well said, Oleg.
And he didn't, and now he feels guilty. Can you believe it? That would be exactly. So we will.
They said it was discovered by, who was it I said earlier? By,
we will see.
I think Tucson said something about a.
Doubt it, yeah, doubt it.
Oh, God, I cannot remember now.
Right. But a lot of people do say that kind of stuff. They say, look, the suspect could have been off by other people in the group. They make that point a lot of times. They're like, look. So we'll see. Hopefully we get some sort of closure. You know, they release the ransom notes.
Maintenance worker. Thank you, Carol. A maintenance worker. Thank you. That's who that was.
I don't think that
a maintenance worker is the one who apparently found this body. Not confirmed, but that's what the talk is, the chatter.
Well, see, that's the thing is out here, we are far away from the city. So if a homeless guy out here, this would be kind of on the outskirts. So I don't know. This wouldn't be where they would stay because there's not like a Circle K near here. There's not. I'm not trying to tie this to Nancy. What had happened is when the body came, forward, people thought, right? You automatically assume, hey, could it be? Could it be? Could it be? You probably thought, hey, could it be?
Absolutely.
As if you rewind, I said, most likely it's not. And we're advocating for, whoever this is. But, not all people are you. And you don't, some people thought it could be connected. So we're out here. We're looking at it. You guys see what I see.
Because we're live streaming off his back end. We're watching the video he's covering at this point.
To keep the reporting as fair as possible.
Hello, Annie. Welcome in.
Aspects of opinions that people have in different situations. Now, most likely, everybody, we kind of, if you have common sense, it's probably not Nancy, connected to Nancy.
Never know. Never know.
But, when things like that happen out here in Pima County, a lot of people across the world, the United States, think, what if? So
that is true. 100%.
But I do understand the constructive criticism. Thank you for it. I appreciate it.
Where are they at?
Tucson. Mountain Church, Mountain something church.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, behind a church is always something where you wonder, you know what I mean? It is kind of interesting, though, that this big building is just empty on Sunday. where it could be helping out the homeless. I mean, they could be turning this building into a healing center of some sort, but it seems pretty empty.
The place is right next to boarding kennels, Oleg is saying. Interesting. Elle said hi, Mrs. DD.
Hi.
She said hi, Elle.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like little churches on this whole road. I saw like 2 or 3 that were like this, and I just expect a little more activity here on a Sunday. But
Yeah, it is kind of odd. There's not hardly anybody, if anybody, there at that church right now. We're looking at 1:39 approximately in Arizona.
thank you. Yes, a
PM.
male's body.
All right, April.
Be safe, PI 56.
And he said hi, Mrs. DD.
Hello, Allison, Misty.
Carol said hi,
Christine,
Mrs.
Kat,
DD.
Hi.
Sandy. Weird.
She said hi, everybody.
All the sand piles. That's what's weird is I don't know. We don't know that those sand piles. It's a good point. This is kind of where, if you guys know where Sean Gatz, this is kind of near where he bought property. So everybody has, even these churches, they have like,
April said hi, Mrs.
10
DD.
acres, 15 acres, 20 acres.
She said hi, April.
Money.
She said hi to everybody.
And, yeah, who knows what's going on in a lot of these, obviously nothing, you never know. It's kind of the whole point. I'm in a tunnel. Oh, okay, dang it.
This very well. I mean, it's not crazy to think that this couldn't be somebody a part of this group.
We don't know who found.
We don't know.
We do know found the landscapers found the body. The landscapers.
Now it's the landscapers are the ones that found the body. I mean, it is a good spot where probably most people would look for.
It appears.
How did they just find it now?
Better view on the other side, yeah. I think I'm gonna go.
Deb just got on. How terrible! What church is it? Something Mountain Church. Mountain. What is it, guys? Mountain something church.
Super.
That's what everybody was saying, Deb, that they thought for sure that it would be. Elle said, you both are awesome, Mrs. D.
You are awesome.
She said, you are awesome, Elle. Please hit the like and subscribe, everybody. Share it to your followers as well. Tucson Mountain Church is the name of the church. Thank you, Elle. Appreciate that.
All right, guys, let's go over to the other side.
And I will say this.
We are here.
I will say this. You see how many vehicles were out there?
Blocking my view.
Don't think for 1 minute that they didn't think or they don't think this could be a connection to something with Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Don't think for 1 minute they don't think that this could be connected.
Church and start doing some events and help the homeless or something out here. Look at this church, beautiful church. It's empty. Nobody's here. They're not even barely using it. It looks like.
That's a good point, Deb.
You know how many people this building could help? All these churches in America, they sit there just empty. Where are the churches stepping up? We got all these homeless. Come on. Empty churches. This place could be helping lots of people. Look at how big this building is. Can't see it right now, but look at this thing. And there's like 2 or 3 buildings on this site. All right, I'm going to zoom in where the body is most likely located. Yep, right there. It is sad, very sad, and that's why, you know, the United States has to come together. And if this is an addiction thing or mental health, we can't just ignore it. So we're here. We're gonna find out as much as we can. It is an interesting, like some of these that happen, like somebody overdoses. It's usually in the city, right? Like in an alley, but this is like somebody took extra effort to go
Very
back
possible,
to this
April.
area. I mean,
That is a very good point.
We're far out of the city. I mean, we're 10 minutes out of the city. So, but the more silence we hear on, you know, subjects like this, addiction, mental health, it just continues. So thank you guys. Keeping those prayer hands going for whoever this is. I'm still checking to see if we get any more information.
That is an odd looking tree, no doubt.
Yeah, this is almost like, you know, now here is an interesting thought though. Somebody could, like some people, churches will allow people to live on their property, like on the back end. Like, if you need a place to stay, come, you can go stay back there. Or people think, hey, I'm going to go stay in a church because it's safe, right? If you're homeless, you know, your main thing, and I don't know this, I'm just based on what I heard, you don't want to be attacked because that's the main thing they fear is being attacked on out there. So they do go and they stay at churches, like on church property, because they feel safer. Now, was this person living out here because it was a church and he succumbed to the heat? But you guys are seeing exactly where the sheriff is parked. But that's what we just wonder when, you know, because I have heard churches, you know, things like this have happened before. So, do I smell anything? I haven't really been out other than talk to that lady.
That is true. Allegedly has been there a long time.
I don't know. I didn't smell anything when I went up there a minute ago. Yeah, see, Pepsodent says a church out of Chicago allowed an NGO to house homeless in my neighborhood. Housing values. Wow. Exactly. Well, Chicago. I want to go out to Chicago. I want to go out there and meet Ted and then Martin G. Johnson, the crime chaser. Because yeah, Chicago has a lot of stuff going on that needs awareness.
There you go. Tucson goes to Chicago.
Sunflowers.
Devil Dog goes to Tucson. Sounds good to me.
No, the sheriffs never give information like this. It's almost a waste of time, and like it almost, as much as you know, you think, oh, I just walk up to the sheriff and go, hey, what's going on? They don't. They're trained not to give any information. It's just you don't get information from the sheriff. You get it from the neighbors, who's here. If there was a church person here, I would ask them, hey, did somebody live back there? What's going on? But they will not. They will not. Now, the public information officer the other day, he did ask because he has a very, that's his role. But these deputies, they do not. Welcome in, Sarah. So we are at the scene. Body found of a male. I guess it's been confirmed that it is a male now. Yeah, it's actually it's called bringing awareness. See, a lot of people in Australia, they just ignore, not a lot of people, some of these people, Australia, America, they ignore, how many homicides happen, how many overdoses happen, it's just another. So as long as it's going to get ignored by the public, it's just going to keep happening. So until awareness is brought, there is the coroner van, guys, then that's the only way that you can really start to, have the general public start to actually, want to do something. But right now, it's a bunch of people that just like to say, oh, you tragedy after someone. No, it's called bringing awareness, advocating for the victims, advocating for the families, But however you want to look at it, I respect your opinion. So the coroner's van has arrived now, guys. We're going to stick around for a little bit longer and just see what I was hoping is there would be a church, right? If it's a church, where's the church? Where's the church parishioners? Can we talk to the pastor? I'd like to talk to the pastor. What does the pastor think about this? That's what reporters do. But shout out to all the people watching from all the countries. Thank you, Five Divine. Cool name, Five Divine. I like it. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. They probably had church first thing in the morning, and then, they want to have the rest of their day to enjoy their family, and maybe church is over.
There I isn't.
Completely.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Right on.
Chris is on, everybody.
It's about time.
No
I was falling asleep back there.
I see you over here, but I think, the body is kind
Hello,
of.
everybody. So it turned out to be a guy?
Yeah, but could be related still.
Could be.
You got the porch guy. You got scenarios of possible eliminating people that you don't want to have too many,
You want
Very
all the
possible.
money for you. You want the money for yourself.
Absolutely.
Wow. As the movies show,
Fistful of dollars.
How's your day, Dee?
Not too bad, brother. Not too bad. Just when I saw this, I was like, oh God, I was going to cover something different, but just thought we'd go ahead and go breaking news.
Nice. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Carol. Hello, Deb Riggs, Oleg, L, and April, and everybody else.
Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you so much.
I haven't really been paying attention. Is that right where that?
Yeah.
Is that where the body is right there?
Well, the corner just pulled up.
That could be a homeless dude too.
Oh, sure.
I think
but wouldn't that be something? No,
it's got to be the church parking lot too.
Yeah, it would be like.
Well,
like
how do you determine that?
Lots are like 20-acre lots.
They'll do the same thing they do. They'll do
really
tests.
cheap
The
back
corner. They'll figure out if it's a male. They say that they think it's a male.
No, I
It
mean,
has
like, how do you determine if it's the porch guy? You
Arizona
never seen his
where,
face. You didn't see.
where Sean Gadsden
Well, no,
lives.
that's the whole point. It
Wow.
could be.
used
And
to.
that- Not saying
Wouldn't that
it
be
is.
cool? Well, it wouldn't be cool, but wouldn't that be something if it was?
Shout
Yeah,
out to Sean.
yeah. We don't know
Yeah.
if it's sports guy or any person that
No.
was there, but just the idea, thinking, and that's where the investigation comes in. Where is he from? Where did he live? Who did he know?
Right.
And then you just
Gotta
go down
fix
that
my,
trail.
Oh yeah.
phone holder real quick.
Oh yeah. No. So. Yep.
Let me ask somebody on here.
There we go. Much better. Oh wow! Holy moly! Thank you so much, Udica. Thank you so much for the support. As much as this is a scene, a lot of people speculate because of the epidemic of mental health, drugs, addiction. But now the coroner van, we're going to hang out for a little while longer, everyone, just until the coroner van is now trying to get back there, it looks like.
Hey, did you hear the sheriff yesterday?
I think it's trying to back in.
Nobody's been ruled out.
Oh yeah, I did hear that one.
What? Did you contradict yourself, my friend?
Yeah, no doubt.
It is kind of weird that it's parked over there. Thank you again, Boudica. Thank you. Yeah, I'm wondering, is his body over there? Where the heck, was it on the property? Hey, straight liner, yes, bring Nancy home. And that's why, I think with the FBI and Nanos releasing those ransom notes, but I still think that the suspect photo needs to be shared more. Somebody recognizes that damn guy. If you've seen a family member's that somebody recognizes that guy. No, it's not Nancy Kelly. We already confirmed that. I guess it is an unknown male. Somebody did say, hey, that could be the perp. That's, we're just hoping we get something out of this. Are they coming to me? Are they walking to me?
Don't get your hopes
no,
up.
They're walking to me.
No doubt about it, Army vet. Everybody wants new information. They're coming to get you. They're blocking the roadway.
Sir, what are you doing here? Sir? Empty this stuff.
Are they walking to me?
What? Bowls of squash. What the hell is she talking about? On their iPhone. Miss Barney, no, it was good, but now I'm on live with them, so it'll come right back. That would be my headache, Doug. Look at that tree.
That's what Elle just said earlier. She said, that's so crazy.
I'm a lot cooler than you guys. And I didn't mean cooler like that. You know what I mean?
It's humid.
So I'm Deputy Horn.
Deputy Ortiz and Horn.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
So nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
So we are working investigation, obviously.
Yeah.
We did speak to the pastor of the church.
Yeah.
They're kicking him.
Oh, yeah, totally. Respectful. Is there any way to get his name just because I wanted to maybe talk with him to find out?
It goes by Pastor Lynn.
Okay.
Give me his name
Okay.
now.
All right.
So as of now,
Are you able to give me information? Like on.
not who you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's an
Okay.
investigation.
Okay.
You're a cool
Come on,
guy.
Tucson.
Thank you.
I work in Magic
Cool.
Days.
They just found him 10 minutes ago.
You wanna
All right, Tusi, welcome in.
property off the side of
Yeah.
Arlington, you're well within your rights to do that.
What's
Okay.
up,
Hey,
Mr.
thank you, guys.
Army
Of course.
vet?
All right. A what?
Case number?
For this?
Just for us to talk. Just our contact with you.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know it was a case number.
I'm just asking.
No, did you guys write a case? That was for me parking?
Probably will. Usually when we have contact
Huh.
with the
Oh,
public,
wow.
we try to have the document.
They already have a case number for this?
But it'll be there if you're used.
Well,
That's
yeah,
awfully
I mean,
quick,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
If you're doing, because you're
Not really.
I do it any call I go to.
Oh,
They'll
wow.
they'll issue a case number right when they
You have to.
confirm that there's a.
Okay.
Dead body?
All right,
Because
hey,
that's what they just asked him.
Stay safe
Yeah.
out there.
They
We
said,
got
do
your
you?
back.
They asked Tucson,
Yep.
said, do you have the
Tell
case number
Nanos
for
we
this?
said hi.
Yeah,
And I'm
he
like-
didn't have it yet, but they dispatch would have gave it to the officers. Maybe they're asking because they want to see if there's any leaks out there.
Yes, I got
You know, because yeah, they wouldn't have gave that out
Alright, well.
yet.
We will respect the pastor's wishes. But
Ah,
Pastor, we are with you.
so the
during
pastor
this day
must
as
have
well,
requested
during
to
the-
kick
I
them,
mean, I can't
kick
imagine
them
the pastor
free,
wakes
get
up,
private property.
you know, getting ready to go do his
Right?
service.
Jesus
it
loves
church?
you.
Out, you know,
Is a
coming
church
to
private property?
see
Like
find
in the
you.
parking
don't-
lot?
So,
Wow.
Wow.
It is, but I'm not sure.
well, hopefully I handled it okay.
Just
But
go on
I
that
do
dirt
have a
road,
case number.
Tucson.
Wow. Okay.
I know, right? Just sit with it.
Interesting. Not a case number like, but he just said, I guess if they talk to somebody, they write it up. I don't know.
Paperwork day here at this McLaughlin residence.
Interesting.
I've just killed about 14 trees.
All right. Well. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go by the banner. We're gonna check the banner. Thank you guys. Yeah, hopefully I didn't embarrass myself.
You did well.
How I handled it. I know a lot of people are critical on things like that, so I just tried to be respectful. He said, I guess he knows, I guess they like the channel. He said he likes, I mean, he said, you're cool. He's like, you're cool. We know, you know, so I guess he knows the channel. Yeah, well, I respect the deputies. A lot of them are just good family people,
I'm
right? I mean,
really
of
not
course,
shocked
gotta
that they
do
know
a
the channel
government
now.
job, which is
Right.
For everything that's
but
happened, they know you better
You know.
than some people.
the deputies are just
That was very quick,
following
Army
orders,
vet.
right? That day that they
What?
went and did that to Alex, they
Yeah,
were just
they went
following
ahead and
orders,
came
what
out there
Nanos
that
told
quick.
them to do, literally.
I mean, that's
Well,
the last thing you would think about.
Yeah, because that if you heard him when he was driving away, he
Thank
said,
you
"Let's."
again,
What did he say about the
Bodega.
pastor? Let's, because it sounded to me like the pastor may have came out and said, "Hey, can you clear him out of here?"
Yeah, I had a feeling.
He said, "Let's honor the pastor's
You know,
request."
when they
Oh, yeah,
start walking up, I go,
So, maybe,
whoopsie daisy. I
but
think
I
we
mean,
got
it is
an
a crime
interaction
scene.
that
If
we're
it's
gonna
part of
have
the
to,
church,
you
the whole
know,
church will be closed.
I just knew it.
You would
That
think,
they were
right?
going to say, "Hey, you got to leave."
Well, you know, you
All
wonder,
right, I'm
like,
outta
how
here.
far does that property
I'm
line go
outta
to the
here.
back?
Usually,
Don't
they
have
own
to
a shit
ask
ton of
me
property.
twice.
Yeah, true.
Usually, and then when they sell it, they make billions
They
of dollars.
said that the pastor does not want anybody on the property,
There you go.
and they said, and I go, "Well, could you give me a little information on, you know, who it is, or, you know, like, is it?" And he said, "Well, it's not who you're looking for." He goes, "It's not who you're looking for." So
Yeah, that was direct. Yeah, no doubt.
we are going to go check out the banner now.
Two great minds think alike, Army vet. Oh, I forgot about Chris.
I know. Oh, you're lucky you beat me to it. Because I was going with me and Army back. Thank God you beat me to it.
Probably have to change the title of this now.
By the way, that was very insulting,
Live
very
drive.
rude.
Anyone coming
Only
in
for
now,
you, my brother. Only for you.
It was pretty good, though. I liked it.
Change the title. I don't want to.
Wait till I tell you.
Thank you.
Wait till I
Thank you.
tell your wife what you did. Picking on you.
Yeah, he did, but see, this is right off the highway, Aho Highway, and there's not really a.
It would make a lot of
great
sense, right?
spot to
He
park.
would say that, April. Yeah.
What did I say? What did I say?
April said, did he say leave because pastor has
So,
services at 5
That was a
p.m.?
nice
A
offer,
dead
but
body
there's
was found?
nowhere to really do.
I know,
what
right?
he's,
Those services are
offering.
canceled.
So we're
Yeah.
just gonna
Oh,
mosey on away. Hey, welcome in. Is that Terry?
Mhm.
Thank you.
I wonder if there's anybody else out there covering it. It's
Another sheriff's deputy we just passed. So we're gonna go by. I'm gonna put the scanner on, and if anything else pops off, we will be right there.
I don't even know. I don't know. Ooh. Little bit of Italian sweet sausage
Nice view coming in
tortellini
here
for
to the
dinner
city, though, right here.
with a little bit of bolognese sauce
Fix the
and
damn
a
phone.
little bit of bread and butter. Sorry if I made you hungry. Have a good night.
no, it's all right,
Oh, it's not good
There
enough
we
for
go.
you?
Look at that view.
brother.
What'd you
Yeah,
eat?
no. It just I slept in
All right,
like
so we
really
are
bad today.
going.
Dee Dee slept till 11.
Yeah, I mean the numbers are going to
You
drop
know,
obviously when you
Past
have
that.
Bring him breakfast,
actual
lunch,
scene
and
of
snack
anything
in
like
bed.
that. That's what happens. That's why I was going to
Unbelievable.
I have a question, Devil Dog. Can
title
you
here
drop a
soon. I
link?
don't-
Absolutely,
now we're just driving.
absolutely.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Life has just changed. Bet's coming on. He's going to make me think of something else, Nat.
There you go, Vet. It's on there for you, brother.
Perfect timing because I'm going to ask him something. Watch. Just you watch. I'm going to get him involved. As long as I can find everything. Fuck is it now? Oh. Here.
Welcome.
Everyone.
Got
Chris, Devil Dog. I got a question for you.
She's
I got a
full.
question for
And I got questions for you.
Okay.
you. Okay. Especially you being in law enforcement, and Chris,
Sure.
you're a civilian. I talked to a hostage negotiator, FBI person.
Okay.
I interviewed him, and I asked him about why they aren't putting up the porch guy's face. Okay.
Right.
This is what he told me. So I need both of y'all to give me the civilian because we don't do this
Okay.
in the military. But this is
Sure.
what they said. They said the reason why the FBI didn't put his face up is because right now they're negotiating and he's hiding. But if the FBI put his face up, it will go from what is it? What he said? Trapped in corn. He will be a trapped and cornered animal.
Yes,
Does that mean they had conversation with him or they didn't know? That's what I don't know.
No,
You see what I'm saying?
That means, that to me, I would surmise that to be that they have conversations with him and they're trying to open up them doors without getting everybody, getting him where he has to panic and go into hiding. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me bring in the dumb civilian, which would be me. What if he is in hiding? They know who it is, and they're waiting for everything to play out for what he may have. Maybe we already know who that person is, and he is in hiding. Let me see, how do I drop this? We just think he's in a rehab.
You just said what I said and just said it in a
Did I?
different way.
Yeah.
Well, you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes.
Maybe that's it.
Because they said the way that he was saying it, he said drop kidnapping. He was like,
Yeah.
Understand, drop kidnapping. That's what happened. That's not what's going on right now. It's a hostage situation.
Now they're keeping them. Now they're keeping that person safe.
But they said the hostage is the only thing that ties the physical evidence to him. So if they spook him, he gonna get rid of the evidence. That's why they haven't. But I was asking, does that mean they know who he is and they're talking to him, or they're trying to find him? You see where I'm
I
at?
think yes, I do. I think they don't necessarily know who he is because they would have already been there. You know what I'm saying? They
But
would
what
have
if they
already
don't
been
want
there.
to spook the person like he's saying?
I think they made contact with him in some way, not because they know who he is, but through possibly the emails or the whatnot, the notes that he had sent. You know what I'm saying? So they have made
Yeah.
contact with him, but they don't want to spook him where because he is the only thing they have. And
Mhm.
from what we have heard in this whole case, that's all they have, right? So the reality is they don't want to lose that little bit
Yeah.
that they have, and that's why they're trying to keep that communication without spooking, without getting him to literally do what you just said. Go ahead and
Yeah.
get rid of everything.
Yeah.
Smart.
He said that if he spook him, the only thing that ties him to this case is Nancy, and if you get rid of that, you lose it.
That's
And
exactly
I was
right.
like, I gotta go ask law
Yeah,
enforcement, and because I have, overseas, we just go grab you. We don't care.
right, right.
We just don't give a
Right.
fuck. But so I just
There's no
needed to know.
rules.
Yeah,
You
I
go
just
take
needed to
dog then?
know.
Well,
Yeah, that would make sense because they can't just they got to follow that protocol because otherwise they lose that little bit of that little bit, and that little bit
Mhm.
is all they have, which is it could be from little to monumental. You know what I'm saying? So it could go from very little to the extreme of having this individual.
Okay.
But why take this individual if he can possibly give you who the mastermind is behind it all?
right, but maybe it isn't the person that's in rehab.
No.
Maybe it's well, I guess let me ask you this. I mean that if from what you heard from that guy and what you've heard from Dog, does that change how you feel about this case at all? Like does it change what you think it is? Like you've pretty much convinced me. Does it a little bit?
The only reason this is difficult for a lot of people is because of the red hook from the FBI that was hacked. That's
Right.
the only reason why you really can't trust it, because it's a trace and ping. It's trace and ping software that the FBI uses. When I
Yep.
first seen David Collella's 20 years, this is what I said. If he's working for the FBI as a whatchamacallit, it might be 16 years. If they don't want that FBI's handbook out to the public that they got hacked, I said 5 years. If I know he was hacked by a foreign government or used by a foreign government, I would say informant and keep him out. Zero. When have you ever seen the FBI negotiate? FBI didn't even negotiate with Bill Cosby or Kelly or P. Diddy. The fuck? Like, what are y'all thinking? The FBI don't negotiate. When? They have a 99.99999% conviction rate. This is the federal government we talk about, people.
Yeah.
And a crackhead gonna walk in and negotiate a deal with them. Come on, guys.
That is
A
true. Very
crackhead.
true.
Come on, y'all. Stop. P. Diddy's still in jail making moonshine out of piss. Come on, y'all. I mean, big dog, come on. Sometimes y'all gotta use y'all heads, man. Come on, y'all. A crackhead negotiating with the FBI for under 20. Yeah, right.
No,
No.
that's a no-brainer.
No. Yeah, of course he tied to something.
That's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, that's interesting news right there. What you just said earlier. That's
Because
what
I
he told
wanted
you.
to know why. I wanted to know, like, why wouldn't you put that face? because the only and I brought this up. I brought up, and Chris is up there too.
Mhm.
You remember when the New York City bombing had happened, and the whole state of New York went under martial law, and his face was everywhere? That's what's supposed to be happening. And I'm like, why isn't this happening? And I called an FBI agent up in New York that was under that, and he was like, if it's not this, then it's this. Chris, what happened when the New York City? You seen his face everywhere, didn't you?
Yep.
Well, New York too, but also Boston for the marathon. That's what I'm talking about. But
You see it?
when it comes to the Boston Marathon, I had somebody a while ago said that they found the bombers because of people that was there. Well, that's actually not true. I mean, if you know about a lot about it, they found the faces of those two guys, and they found those two people in the crowd from the video cameras that are everywhere. That's how they spotted them. If you guys remember, they first showed their faces, and they showed them dropping the backpacks down at each location. So it's all about the cameras. And like you said the other day,
Keep
what's
that
up
thought,
in
Chris.
the eye in the sky
Chris, keep
all
that
over?
thought. Keep
What?
that thought. Keep that thought. What you just said. I love when people reveal it. Now I can talk about it. You remember when they went outside the perimeter of the 2 miles? They're searching for when the kidnappers put their mask on.
Right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. But keep going. Keep going.
They are literally, once they went outside the perimeter, they believe that the kidnappers didn't drive through Tucson, through all the camera footage. They believe they stopped and pulled over and became that at some point.
Right.
Yes, I asked for the video. They said no. Just saying. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now. I'm just going to tell you no. Before y'all even ask, I'm just going to tell you they said no. Because I understand at some point, you know what I'm saying? Just like military, at some point we got to put our camo on. At some point.
Right, absolutely.
At some point. We don't live like that. At some point you got to put your mask on.
Very well said. Very well said. Interesting.
Hey, pretty little clues. I know I got you thinking. Pause.
I gave her the link.
I ain't gonna say too much, but
No, you're. I think you're spot on, brother. You're spot on. I understand where you're coming from, and yeah, that's if they had more information, that guy would have just been bought in already. You know what I'm saying? He would have been bought in already, and then they would have talked to him from a better viewpoint. You know what I mean?
they would
You're
have
sitting
slapped
across.
his face.
Absolutely.
Everywhere in Tucson.
Absolutely.
It's nowhere.
Nope. It's one thing to
it's
say
nowhere.
It's one thing to say you want to find this individual. It's another thing to do everything you can to locate this individual.
Oh shit! You scared the hell out of me, UK. What up, UK?
Yeah. What?
Bringing fresh blood into it.
Absolutely.
Bringing that fresh blood.
Bicha, slow bish.
I like
How's
that.
it going?
What you said, never though.
What are we talking about?
We are talking about the information that literally Vet just put out there for us.
I don't know. I've literally just come on because I keep going backwards and forwards.
I asked the FBI agent that deals in hostage negotiation about Wise Face, and he told me if the captor sees their face on a billboard or breaking news and stuff, his psychological baseline will shift from negotiating and hiding to a trapped, cornered animal. And the subject may realize the hostage is the only physical evidence tying them to the crime and may get rid of said evidence to hide. but I don't know about this part because I deal with overseas. So I have to either go through the FBI or local law enforcement to tell me answers like this because I don't know.
I got a couple of pictures you can put up that I posted on my X, but I don't know if you're on there. So I'm telling you now, Army Vet, they're having a laugh with this video, right? There's weaponry, shall we say. It's like an overlay of a game or something going on in the background of like different weaponry, shadows of weapons and stuff. It's fucking mental, honestly.
Can't look at it. Can't. Yeah. At some point, you have to realize the FBI isn't running this case now. The behavioral unit is running this case now because everything is psychological. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the military and psychological warfare, they're waging this through media, through social media against, yeah. Y'all don't even know what's real. Y'all don't know what the timeline real, the video real. Y'all don't know if he's real, this is real, she is real.
Someone say psychology?
Real. Yes.
No, someone said,
yeah, she finna use her brain.
Oh, I watched that whole dumbass dance you did. I appreciated it though.
his intro dance.
Oh, it was so adorable.
That reminds me. I'm going to do that. I need to put the spatter on that in that video you did me.
But everything that I'm saying makes sense. But law enforcement, Devil Dog. Here's what I had my question. If that is true, and this is what I asked him, if that is true, wouldn't he understand by looking at YouTube and social media and seeing this everywhere anyway? So and he was like, I'll talk to you later. Click.
Absolutely. Yep.
Like social media is doing it anyway.
There you go. Couple of images for you.
That's fire.
Boxing. Remember somebody said it was a boxer. Who the fuck is that then? Mm-hmm.
No, that's Pennywise, the clown.
Boxing gloves, bro. Boxing gloves.
Oh, he is ready. He ready for you, pretty. He got left and hey, Rhythm, why are you up at the top a little bit over pretty?
Yeah.
I mean,
seems like a power dynamic.
You've got to respect.
I think his logo is a little bit bigger as well.
I honestly didn't. I think it was just because my logo was bigger. Because I literally just dragged them in.
Pause. My logo bigger. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, pretty, manipulation-wise? Either.
Which part?
We all know it's speculating because we don't know what information is true. So we're going to go on the best given. And the question was why the FBI didn't have his face everywhere. Either he's been negotiated with and they don't want to scare him because of Nancy. That's what I was thinking. Or doing it will corner him and he will hurt Nancy. But in your opinion, psychologically, what would it trigger?
Like, say they know who this guy is and they make a sketch of him, or they caught his face and made a sketch of him and plastered it everywhere and everyone's on the lookout for him. If they believe there was a fighting chance that she was still alive, the risk of scaring him would outweigh the benefit of leaving him in the dark. You know what I mean? Like, you would have to tread a little more lightly. If they were pretty certain she was already gone and they still haven't done that, then I believe that because Pima County sucks at evidence collection and crime scene containment, they need to build a case good enough to prosecute him, which might mean taking time, watching him, connecting the dots behind the scenes, but they would already know who he is. You know what I mean? And they're just not doing it because they know who he is. They don't need the public's help to identify him. They just need time to build a case.
So why release the video if they know who he is?
Because the
Is that-
video's bullshit.
See, I always, and this is my only allegedly, because I have to either believe all of the FBI or none of the FBI. The only reason
none for 200, Alex.
I think the video was released to justify the timeline.
But there's
That's
no
the only-
timestamp on it, so it didn't do shit for the timeline.
And I'm going to go through it with Justine to show her all the weird crap that's in the thing, because they've definitely done something to it. I don't know what they've done to it, but like I said, there's all sorts of weaponry, like
you can't believe it.
Faded in the back. Like so you know, like when you go past the porch at like up to near Sue Ellen's Road, where it's all the trees are and everything else. So that is where everything is happening in the background. Lots of shit happening in the background. Lots of people, lots of fucking weaponry, a woman, lots of men. It's honestly, it's insane.
I haven't seen it. What I thought was interesting, though, Army Vet, did you see that press release from Pima County?
Not yet. I was on something whole else yesterday.
Oh, gummies, got it.
I tell you, it's crazy. I tell you, it's crazy.
Have you guys seen it, Chris? Doug? Give a dog. Give a dog.
Is that the new one? You're talking about the new one where he talked about it's not no one's cleared or something to that effect.
So it says investigation update on the video and ransom note details. It's the media release.
Right.
So I'll just read this little part. So it says 2 videos recovered from Nancy's doorbell camera may be from 2 separate days. These videos are critical to our understanding of the unidentified male's behaviors and choices. They indicate he took steps to prepare for the event on the night of January 31st to February 1st. Okay. We have 1 video, 1 still. So now you just confirmed there's another whole ass fucking video that you haven't released to us. You want our help? Give a little. You give a little, you get a little. I mean, look at how much we tore apart the first video. So there has to be something in that second video that they don't want us to see. Otherwise, they would have released it.
Very true. Because
Good point.
that's just the first part of the video. The steal. That's the first part. It's 7 seconds. He signed something in that video. I ain't gonna tell you what. But those that know.
I know.
That's the rest of the video, which I've been screaming to.
Are you talking about the long video? I mean, the one we already have? Or are you talking about the supposed January 11th one?
The 2 videos that he's talking about, the steal is the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
See, I do think that there's 2 porch guy videos, and I'll tell you why. The one with the I do, because there's I'll tell you why. If you play that the whole way through, where it's cut, when he steps back onto the porch, there's no way his next step would trip him up to where he's going to be. Where his leg comes right over, his leg comes right wrapped around. The next step, he goes over there. It's impossible. His next step would not be over there. He would fall over.
I'm gonna ask law enforcement this question because I got the 99.999% answer. Law enforcement, would you scope out the same residence, same clothes that you're gonna use the same night? Would you wear the same?
No,
dude, nobody would do that.
No, because why would? I mean, it's just that probability of somebody catching you again.
Nobody would do that, dog.
Right?
Nobody would do that.
So imagine if there was 2 dressed the same, and one
The
did
same
it,
night.
and then the other one did it. Exactly, yes.
Yes, the same night. I agree.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, now that makes sense. All of y'all dressed up the same. Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
And then that would make sense why it's tomato when it probably wasn't, if you know what I mean.
But what he's saying is there's no way you would dress the exact same way on the 11th, then go kidnap her with the exact same thing on that night. No, ask any, they'd be like, "Are you crazy?"
I mean, why?
Nobody would
Why?
do that.
Why are you
Ask
looking
them. Ask law enforcement.
Why
Just
are you
ask
locking
them.
up with boxing gloves, bro? It looks like Tyson fucking
I
Fury in the
I
background.
get what you're saying, but ask law enforcement, would you wear the same thing, scoping out a? Because all they're gonna do is go back and see what you did the night before. Why would you do that?
Well, because I don't have $6 million in Bitcoin yet to buy myself some new clothes, okay?
This is true. This is
I
true.
couldn't afford my
No,
laundry.
hold up. You're right. Except for one thing that law enforcement said and laughed. You would never walk directly up to the house and look at it in the same clothes at the same ring camera. Y'all ask law, they are laughing at that. They like, ain't no way. He gonna walk directly up to that ring camera with the same clothes he had on?
Is there any way we can play that porch guy video again though?
Pull it up for somebody.
Law enforcement. I'm just, that's why I get my. I go ask and I'm like,
when he picks up the foliage and then steps onto the porch back towards the door, you see where his foot placement is and you see where his next step is. It doesn't make any logical sense.
Yes.
I agree. Pull up that footage they want to see.
I agree.
Which one?
I agree. I agree with UK. But what we're saying is that first that still nobody in their right mind is gonna wear the same clothes, walk directly up to that ring cam and look at it, and then come back a week later with the same clothes on. We could just track you from the 11th now. We don't need to track you from that night.
Which one are you looking for?
I think they're talking about the porch guy video.
I don't know.
I love it. Y'all breaking it down. Good stuff.
But again,
I've seen this video that many times. I fucking
this
dream
was
that.
the guy. No, I don't. I kind of chucked this in the effort.
Yep.
Duck it bucket a few weeks ago. That's why UK is over there playing video games with his imaginary weaponry in the background.
Because look, everybody wants to see. So
that's why I just kind of, you're like, I'm gonna go do it. I'm like, all right.
I don't believe any of it. I don't understand why Tyson Fury's in the background there. You know.
That it, Chris?
I think so. We'll see in a minute.
Authorities released previously inaccessible
I don't have my
surveillance video
original.
and
It's gone
photos
now.
of
I
a
threw it away
possible
too.
suspect. As Jared Hill explains, the images show a masked person outside her home.
Tell me where you want me to stop it at.
I'll hang on. I've got the full one, so I'll just bring that up. Well, you know, not the full one, but the full one so far.
Show an armed individual appearing to have.
What are we looking for? Slowed it down.
Jeffrey's front door the morning she disappeared.
What piece are we looking for? The whole thing or a certain part?
It's a certain part, but
Are you using the one that I slowed it down?
Have you got that? Can you bring that up?
No. Sure. Somewhere in my file folders. Oh boy.
For Nancy Guthrie, this Nancy Guthrie case. I ran out of space. I said, I'm done. I ain't making no more videos. I'm done.
It's going down in history books, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so why did they pick Arizona? Is there a political reason why they would pick Arizona? Is that like a swing state?
No. It's the intelligence wing of our country. Like if you want to send a message to the military wing of our country, that's where you do it at. It's like Iran giving the military the finger for what they're doing. Like, yeah, you over here doing this, but you can't even protect your people in the most secure area, in the most secure place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a FU to us. That's why we took it direct.
It's not the slowed down one though. Shit, where's the slowed down? The one I sent to you on WhatsApp, that one's slowed down, right?
Yeah.
Flashlight.
Thanks, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Again,
Thanks,
Doug,
Shawty.
really? Again, hand delivered.
You gotta love that. Hey, see,
what is it now?
Don't tell me marriage ain't beautiful. Whatever. I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's the best, brother.
Hey, don't know what
You don't know what we're talking about. Why aren't you married? Answer the question, Army Vet. The world needs to know.
We need to hurry up and break this UK video down. UK, get Pretty to hurry up and drop that link. Drop the video. I'm trying to rush everybody.
Well, going to concentrate and get it out.
We gotta stay on topic. We can't be like these other platforms. We gotta stay on topic.
Once it's done, that's it. We're moving on.
Nice try. This is where is it? Why? No, sorry, my freaking. What the hell? Open.
Okay, it's all right. I found it. I found the one you sent.
Why everybody doing it? Do you think the porch guy was trained?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, depending on the signals, yes. If it is tomato, he was taught acting or whatever. If that part is tomato, whereas if it's not tomato, that part, then no, probably not.
I looked at it different.
I think he was stupid.
I looked at it completely different.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
He approached like I would approach.
Yeah, well, he approached like Mark Kelly, allegedly.
No.
Yeah, like that.
Remember now, men like that, they hire me to do that. Look, stop, right there, stop. Go all the way back, go all the way back. Go all the way back.
Am I controlling or you got it?
Can you not hear him?
I can hear him.
Oh, you're just not listening. Got it.
Yeah, he wanted.
Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world.
It's not me. Is it me playing it? Oh, fucking hell! I didn't know. Sorry.
I'm gonna show y'all what y'all
bloody
missing.
rules. All right.
We get trained right there. Pause it.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. Normal criminals will walk directly towards that camera. Normal. Ask any law enforcement, they'll walk directly to it. The fact that I know they only got this bit of video tells me he knows how to avoid facial recognition software and the 3D scanning.
And he does like a fucking side shuffle, like it's a line dancer or something.
Head down, angle to the right. You will not get a complete 3D outline of his head, nor will you get a optical eye illusion approaching. That's why going to the left is great. Also, by doing that, this is what they're taught us. He has not initiated the ring camera light yet. The camera does not approach. The camera will see him if he take like 2 more steps forward. He's gonna go approach left, and then he's gonna up. If you tape a ring camera down, the ring camera gonna send an alert to the ring camera place.
Mm-hmm.
If you put foliage over the ring camera, the camera will still send alerts and still work, but won't send an alert.
Mm.
Now let it go. Watch his movements. He never make direct eye contact with the camera at all. till
And you're
the
saying that's
last
because he
second.
knew it was there, so that was
Yeah, he knew how to
okay. Then why
avoid
didn't
it.
he bring something with him the first time to take that shit down instead of having to go and pick up some leaves?
If that was the first time.
Right. So this part in a minute.
He
where
don't want to
goes
break
pick
it
up
yet.
the
He don't want to
foliage.
break it. He don't want to.
Mhm.
Is in answer to is this him coming or is this him leaving? Even though we all know
Well-
it's fake. It's fake. We get it. We get it. Is this coming or leaving? In your opinion, everybody's opinion, coming or leaving?
I think they had to deviate from their original plan.
I would say leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I would say leaving.
Agree.
Everybody coming, leaving.
But only purely for what I've seen in the background, I have to say leaving.
Well, it looks
Leaving,
like
and
he's
he's
leaving.
taking the last piece of evidence, which is the camera on the front.
They said that this was him coming.
Right.
What do you believe? You see what I'm saying? What do you? That's what I'm getting. What do you
Right.
believe?
So, right here, ready? Watch when his leg
Yep.
comes around. It makes zero sense for his next step. His next step would trip him the fuck up.
You're going
Ready?
to see the shadow
Watch it.
person.
Ready?
You don't need
Woof. Yeah. Bang.
Look,
No.
Boom.
That
Shadow.
would not happen, bro. He's going that way. Woof is that way straight away. No
Hey,
chance.
Mr.
He will fall
Passionate,
over.
do you not see the shadow, dude? They did a shitty job of doing a fade on the one video
Yep,
into the other
yep.
one. You have Ghosty
watch,
Man there.
Watch. I'll try and see if I can stop it on the spot.
I wonder what happened.
Right there.
Wait for his leg.
Hold on.
Here we go. Whoop.
Right there.
There we
See?
go.
Ghosty dude.
Look where his leg is. Look
Oh,
where
I
he's
know.
gone next.
Oh, I know what that is.
It's spliced right there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There ain't no way.
Everybody knows that. What happened? What do you think happened in that 7 seconds?
You say
I
that
mean-
he signaled, or I mean,
They
apparently,
carried Nancy
allegedly,
out?
he signaled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think there's more than 7 seconds. I think it's a lot more than 7 seconds.
On the first
That-
video, it is.
The motion would not stop until the subjects until after a certain time the subjects leave. Otherwise, it would record for at least 60 seconds.
What's a combat identifier? Anybody
Hand
know what's a
signals.
combat
Or like some kind of hand signal.
that tells you where somebody's from and what they're about, right?
That or whatever it was.
Yeah,
where he
that,
slapped
yeah,
his-
that, that gang shit. Yeah.
What's everybody's? Remember, if you back it up, when he stands up from picking up the shrubbery, who do you think he's looking at?
Oh, I know who he's looking
Someone's
at. I can see
standing
the
over
person
there.
he's looking at.
And do you think he gave him a hand signal?
Yes, there's somebody giving them a signal. Yes, somebody goes like that, like that.
And then he gives it back, doesn't he? Doesn't he make a little gesture with his hand?
I think he's looking at the person who
Yeah.
does that signal, like some kind of, operational signal.
So
Army
within-
vet would know.
well, let's just say if 7 seconds was it. Let's just say even 10 seconds. Do you think that splice of however many seconds was to the video of them carrying Nancy out the front door?
So this one, I'd say is over a minute. It's got. I reckon there's over a minute for each of this easily.
How do you turn the cameras back on? How do you give the person that cut all the cameras off in that area? How do you give them a signal? Because you can't use the telephone. You can't use the phone.
True.
You talk to them through the Ring camera.
True.
I mean, like what? So
RF
like a
interference.
walkie-talkie.
Yep. Yeah, but you can't. You'll use that walkie with your team on the ground. How do you tell them to turn the cammers back on?
I guess another
Hand
hand.
signals.
Hey, woke you up?
Yep.
Good.
Think so?
You're just speaking.
We didn't overdo it. I only had this much of that Italian.
I mean, I'll pull up. I'll try and.
I
where
hear
is he
somebody
now?
background. Who's the
Yeah,
background?
is that
Yeah,
Chris?
Hey, I hear somebody really good. Pause.
Probably.
I don't want
Not
your
me.
business to be out there. Pause.
you
I
can't
know
see my
whose
face
background
anyway.
it is, but I ain't
You
saying
guys, look
nothing.
it. I turned into a muskrat.
Hey, that's so cute.
Thank you.
Aren't those the thing that used to be on that TV show? Is that a meerkat? Same thing?
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
it's my new profile picture.
Nice. Remember did you ever see that TV show? It was like meerkats and they had the whole families. And did you ever see that one?
I
So,
don't know.
so UK, you believe this? You believe the video, or you don't believe the video?
I don't believe any of it.
So why are you breaking it down?
I don't know. Just because I'm just doing it because I want to get to the bottom and show people how ridiculous the video is, so they know how corrupt people are.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
No way. The minute they released it and didn't have a timestamp, I just shoved it to the side.
Well, okay. Well, then you have to go on that theory too. It doesn't matter if he's trained or not trained. If you're saying the video is irrelevant, then it doesn't matter how he moves, what his hand signals are. It doesn't matter anything. So either you're all in the boat or
That's
you're out
it.
of the boat. Which one are you?
Oh, because I understand what happened that night and how easy it is for us to find out. And the fact that you ain't gonna pick a local dude from Walmart to do this. You're gonna pick somebody that know how to shut the hell up.
I mean, like us from a specific unit, perhaps?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how it is. It's like he'll tell you. Let's say y'all somebody did this, it would not be this person over here, this person over here, this person over here, this person. It would be a unit. Am I right? It'd be a singular unit. It wouldn't be no. Y'all look at the movies too much. It will be 4-5 unit members, and they will be tasked under national security to do this and shut the hell up, and they go about their business on Monday.
All right. So you have.
Do you want to know what else crazy
No, I want
thing
you
there
to
is in
talk
the
over me for a long
background?
time.
Sorry. Well, because you haven't got a face, apparently, I didn't know you were there.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
So,
It's so crazy.
So as well as the weaponry in the background, there's also an overlay of what must be an overlay because it's not real of a tank, a motherfucking tank.
Pretty. You're gonna have to save UK. He found a tank in the background.
Honestly.
Oh, good. Then he can haul ass out of here.
He found a tank in the
He's
county.
gonna hop in his tank and he's gonna drive right to Pima County.
But once I seen this, I knew who was. I just knew.
So I'm gonna look for 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you who he's looking at and show you who he's looking at.
You know what somebody
I'm
said?
gonna mute myself for a minute.
He said, this is what y'all need to understand. Nancy was taken out of her house. At some point, the kidnapper lost control of her at the front door. He regained control, and she was excavated to a secondary location. That's all the facts that y'all should know and concentrate on. That's it. But telling y'all that be like, well, there's no speculation. Exactly. Where's the secondary location? That's how the soldiers work. Okay, now we're going to have to ping. We're going to have to drive what camera? Which way could they have went? What camera footage could have took this way? Now this is, get away from the house, y'all. She left in a car. We don't even know which direction, but she left in a car. If Trump, Cash Patel, Hegsif, Mark Kelly, Nanos, Savannah, and the news agency tell us this happened. If not, they all are part of the cover-up. That's why I have to believe the FBI, because to believe all of them people are part of it, no. I want to. Like Devil Dog said, I want to be in the movie too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This part might be in the clip. I want to be in the movie too. But believe me, y'all, if anybody knew, I'll be on the Pacific Ocean with some naked women on an island. Obviously, I don't know, so I'm just letting y'all don't rely on me.
So, can I ask you a question, Army Vet? Since the bird is muted, he won't talk over me this time. Just kidding. Love you so much. So, you've seen those 7 seconds, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, in your hypothesis, do you think it was a piece through fire, or so like a V, or the 2-finger hook?
V.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. It just takes, obviously, then it would exclude the one and then redirect to the other. Got it. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. Oh, wait. Hi.
What happened? What happened?
I'm just laughing at this meerkat still in front of my face. I'm just waving through the bottom down here. Oh, apparently not funny.
I'm trying to see what can I put out. So I'm kind of emailing somebody asking.
I was doing right to spot where it was, and then it somehow went in. You saw.
10, 9. Y'all can go. Y'all go on. Emailing somebody from a higher up about a unit. Can I say this name?
Okay, that's interesting. So, if we're looking at electronic warfare, let's say, the person that I've been trying to connect the dots with that has a connection directly to MagTab, which is a military grade interoperative device.
Oh, you're talking about that. Yes, I know what you're talking about. What about it?
Well, the person that I'm thinking connects to this in a way. What way that is, I haven't figured it out yet. Has a patent on MagTab, and that's a military grade ops device. That's a Marine device. So if you're saying the Wi-Fi jammer is military grade, not a far leap.
I know what you're talking about. I know about the tablet. I know about the tablet.
Virgil, what are you doing?
Could it be used to hack something? I don't know. I would have to look in it. But I haven't studied the equipment.
But if you're thinking they're as intelligent as they present themselves to be, what you see, they knew that they'd be capable of getting away with this, hence why they didn't really care about showing at least a portion of themselves on the camera.
The only way he got caught was he made a mistake by ripping the Ring camera off. If he wouldn't have ripped it off, this would have been perfect.
You think he lost his life over that?
Yeah. A big dog. I asked that soldier up there, if the enemy don't play, dude, and when you make a mistake, they eliminate you quick. You don't make mistakes in that quick. if four of them in the room, and that picture comes up, there's only 3 of them in that room now. Just saying. Like, I don't want to hear empathy and that guy didn't have no empathy at that front door, and neither did
Isn't
his
that
damn
literally where that saying comes from? All is fair in love and war.
friend. Ask Big Dog. Y'all don't understand the evil that's out there. Y'all live in a White House, man. There's some evil people out there that will do evil work for money and don't even think twice about who you are, kid, mama. Go to Africa. Go to Russia. Go to China. Go to North Korea. All right. Go to Mexico right now without a security detail. See what the cartels do.
Okay. I'll let you know at the end of the month.
Yeah,
I'll
you
report
better
back.
not, girl. UK, talk to her.
No, we already talked about this. I have a ride to the resort. I'm not leaving the resort, but I will take videos of them driving around in their Jeeps with their automatic rifles in their hands, driving down with like 4 of them in the back. Absolutely, 100% they do.
And it's not scary, y'all. I just want y'all to understand we are the United States of America. We are jamming Iran right now, the entire fucking country. And you tell me we can't find out what happened in Tucson, Arizona?
We could pinpoint Osama's exact location,
Come on,
Saddam
man.
Hussein, when they've been in hiding supposedly
Come
for how
on,
many
y'all.
years.
Come on, y'all. Big Dog, come on, man, y'all. Man.
That man could, you have Kelly who could see, probably using the intelligence, a fly shit on a piece of toast at a picnic at somebody's house party, but they can't find Nancy. Like, okay.
Oh, I got a bit of information from a well-known source. I can't reveal their name, but do you guys know about the base in Arizona, what it's all about?
Which ones? It's about 3 of them.
Yeah, which one?
I'm talking about you, man. I'm talking about you, Vet. You the one that taught me. Yes.
Nobody
I've
ever
heard
did.
of them before, I think.
Nobody knows about it.
So you schooled me the other day, and whoever was on the live, that what is there and what's up in the sky, because it's the most secure base at this moment in time. And they could, if they wanted to, they could see an ant walking by Nancy's house at any moment with what's up in the sky. Am I correct or am I wrong?
You're right.
So did they have a blue fly drones deployed right away? Surveillance drones?
Don't need it. They got 24-hour surveillance. They can just turn the satellite back 24 hours and see
That's
everything
the
they want to.
thing that we forget. And, because you don't really think about it. The satellites that they have up in the sky, they can see anything at any time. So, again, they could know who was there, who wasn't there, what car was there, what car wasn't there. But the question comes, why isn't it released? Or whatever. Any video besides the guy on the porch. Because they don't want it to be released.
That's it.
Nobody wants to know nothing. The only people that need to know are the ones that
need to know.
Again, if it's legit, whatever. But the only people that need to know are the ones that were there and took her. And whoever ordered this taking. It's very, we're
simple.
Look at it's when you think of it the military way and or how this could be pulled off by, like that, then yes, it's simple. But if you're still the one to think, this was just a basic kidnapping gone wrong, the ransom, but there's too many questions of, well, why didn't they give the money at the end with the notes and why are we pulling apart all the notes, all the ransom notes apart piece by piece? Because they're inaccurate. They're not correct. You know, everything has a hole in it. And, you know, we've had, man, how many theories, guys? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of theories of what could have happened. But when it comes right down to it,
They haven't studied the battlefield. They haven't studied
Nope.
the battlefield, Chris. They haven't studied the battlefield.
Right. The only one that makes sense, because there's no answers, is that it was definitely a higher up, well thought out. I don't even know what to call it. You know, I don't know. Is it for protection? You know, is she alive and living a happy life right now? Because of why she was taken, or what reason was she taken? And I laid out these 3 things the other day. If you take out money, if you take out ransom for money, what do you get left with? What would be the reason to take her or their mother? Well, there's only 2 reasons left that I can think of. And if anybody can think of something else, let me know. The only other, so money's out of it. They didn't take it for money. What else did they take it for? 1, they took it because of the information that Cameron can give to them. Or 2, how powerful, which unless you really look into him and know what he does and what he's about, Savannah's husband. There's only 3 reasons that she's gone. I mean, and those are them, because Cameron can offer a lot of information, and so can't her husband. He's more powerful than a lot of people know.
Don't leave NBC out of this.
Oh, yeah, well, NBC too, but yes, they are.
Because part of this, allegedly, was the people that paid to capture Nancy, whoever paid that dude at the front door. Part of this was to control NBC also, by controlling Savannah. I wanted to feel your pain and eat. They allegedly psychologically crazy shit. If I see her cry, it will make me feel good. And NBC is saying I will not let him control our airwaves with that using Savannah. Allegedly, y'all.
Ash, it's 5 o'clock. That thing is on.
It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. It's time.
Monterey.
Okay.
And the other thing, you got something, Ash?
No, it's all right. I'm just going to go into someone's chat, is all. But I'm still trying to look at this.
Hold on, I gotta go. Never mind, but I'll be right back.
Control, not money, y'all. Control. By doing this, they gain control over NBC. They gain control over the hearts and minds of America. They gain control over the military complex, Cameron, veterans, America. It worked. I don't care why. It worked. I know terrorism when I see it. I mean, errorism with a T when I see it. Y'all scared. Y'all frightened. Y'all don't believe nothing y'all see. Go to another foreign country, and this is how they feel. Ask any. Y'all don't trust y'all government. Y'all don't trust the information company. That's what we do overseas, y'all. That's exactly what we do overseas. Y'all don't trust media. Y'all don't trust the y'all want the military to take over. Y'all don't trust politicians, government. That's why the politicians are quiet. They know. Everybody knows what's going on, except for y'all. Y'all wait till midterm election.
I know what's
Don't
going on.
lump me in there. What?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Who you lumping in there?
I need company when we go to jail. I need the more the merrier.
Okay.
Even though Pretty going to the girl jail, she need another girl up there to go to jail with. Yeah, me too. I want to go there too.
I almost right. I almost forgot my my other I have to add in a fourth theory, but it's very light. It's very. I'm still, iffy about it. But let's not forget when Nancy went missing. That's kind of when some important scientists went missing too.
And how they went
Is
missing.
that a
was
squeaky ink, or is it somehow related, or is that just a coincidence? But every person that's either been unalive that we know of, and the ones that are still missing, have all been involved with either intelligent stuff. Well, it's all intelligent stuff because of what it is, but it's all nuclear, UFO, and it's all the same stuff and all the same type of facilities. So, is it a coincidence? Possibly.
I know the technology of our country in that area. If they want to know, they could know. The fact that they don't know, I just know the area.
Yeah. There's just too much coincidence, I think, with everything.
As far as the technology goes, they only want you to know if they want you to know. In other words, they don't come out with what we have because they don't want anybody else to know what they can do. If everybody knew what they have, what we have as a country in our intelligence and in our gathering and our means of the apparatus that we use to gather this information, then sooner or later somebody else would know, right? So
of course.
a lot of things is why they don't say what's really going on, because then you would ask the next question is, well, how did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Where did it come from? Well, they don't want you to know that because then everybody will want that.
And you know how much money other countries. Yeah, but do you know how much money other countries would pay these groups to come and kidnap some of these amazing scientists, or the major? I mean, I guess that's not out of the question either, I would think. I mean, but unfortunately,
somebody fact check me. I'm not for sure. Fact check me on this. Trump said revealing the Blue Fly drone was letting the enemy know top secret classified information they did not know in this Nancy Guthrie case. So that tells you we were using top secret communications to find her. Am I right? If he said that should tell y'all he was using top secret shit to find her and couldn't. Because he said we are revealing top secret intelligence flying out of Fort Huachuca, how we can trace people using their medical devices, RF signals. They blew anything. You just let the cartels at the border know this. You just let Iran know this. You just let South America know this. You just let China know. And he said we need to stop letting them. And that's when the hush hush end up happening. The hush hush. But that should tell you if Trump is involved in telling y'all we're using top secret technology, and Savannah called Mark Kelly, head of the Senate Intelligence Committee, and y'all don't have not a fucking video of the last 5 days. At some point there, y'all gonna put it together like Nanos ain't running the show.
No, I've been saying that for a little while. It's not Nanos. He hasn't been. Go ahead.
Don't forget Kash Patel put Trump and his wife at risk at the correspondence dinner. So he really don't trust him either.
He's lucky he's still there.
I know.
Come on, people.
You think he lasts much longer?
He has to.
Well, I think he knows too much.
You got to have a nanos.
Yep.
Cash Patel is Trump's
He's just
nanos.
the fall guy.
There you go. Hey, now y'all putting it together. There you go. Even dumbasses up there, y'all. Somebody got to take the blame. Somebody, and we know this in military. Somebody gonna take the blame.
Absolutely.
That's why I think that Nanos is still there, because he's going to be the fall guy. I mean, doesn't that make sense, seeing as how having the guys arrested broke the law?
Yeah,
now that is, but let me just finish with this. But that's the one thing that can get him out of office, is if he breaks the law, and he did that. So why is he still there?
But where we work at, somebody died. And in a life and death situation, somebody will be held accountable. That's just how we work up there. It's just once you go past civil into that, somebody will be held accountable. I guarantee you this.
Yeah. And this is how it has to be laid out to make that person be the
you'll see it. You'll see
the fall guy, because there has to be some type of a story behind it. It can't just you're done. There has to be a story.
You'll see it.
And hello everybody in the chat. Hello.
Remember now what I told y'all in this case. Y'all are touching military intelligence, FBI, cyber. Y'all are moving into a different sector than a kidnapping case. Y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are tapping into different sectors. And if you're an old head on the internet, like explain to them like the different, because a lot of these people are like new, Chris. They don't know you have a CIA sector, a FBI sector, a home, like it's different. And y'all are knocking in on the intelligence and CIA sector.
Right. Which I'm not sure is so great, but I added 2 cameras to my security system. Not that it'll work if they come around. Now I can see every direction. I need to know who's coming here. Come on my front porch.
But
yeah,
you see
no.
what I'm saying? It's that intelligence and the algorithm. So like they need to understand the different sectors.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the whole involvement with all the higher ups, it just makes a lot of sense. It answers a lot of questions of why this and why that and why didn't they do this and why didn't they? It does answer a lot of questions. Is it what happened? I don't know. Don't know, but it does make sense. But some of the other things make sense too. So, and unfortunately, I really, really don't think we're ever going to know. I don't. This is just going to fade away. And from another very, very important person that I spoke to, the only way this goes away in everybody's eyes, and you know what I'm going to say, Army Vet, the next big thing. That's what it's going to take.
Yep.
So the next big thing that happens, and then everybody's just going to be like, holy.
Yep.
And we're just going to kind of let Nancy go. And I've said this a lot too. I think that's what they're waiting for, is for this to just die out. And then they can just go ahead and everything that needs to be done can be done, because everybody else is on something else.
Watch. Iran ain't getting they don't want us to look at Iran. So oil prices are normal. Midterm elections is coming. Oh, something gonna happen. Something definitely gonna happen. Oh, something did happen. My bad. Something did just happen. We went dark this weekend. Something really did happen. Y'all know it was a cyber attack on our water facilities.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah,
They have
Yes, I
seven
do.
control
states.
of our. They have control of our water. Iran have control of our water purification plants.
7 states.
Welcome to war. Like I said, once you start playing over there, we live in a cyber world now. They said, "Oh, really? All we're just going to do is poison your water. If you do not leave us alone, we will poison your water." Bottled water should be going up. Just letting you know. Look around.
Invest.
Look at it, yeah. Go for it, pretty.
No.
Go for it, pretty. That's what I was doing.
Do you know how I know something's going on with the water? And it might not be in this area, but every time something happens to a water system anywhere, we have a pretty large aqueduct that runs through our city. And there's an entrance right here where down the street from me. And there's a unmarked, and it's a federal vehicle that parks there at that entranceway until a threat has been relieved, and they are there as of yesterday, the day before.
Yep, that's
Always.
why it went dark. Yep.
It leads like all the way into Boston and stuff like that. So it's a pretty large one, and every time, and they are there 24/7 now. I saw them there yesterday. I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And that's when I heard something a little bit going on. So that makes sense. Great. So I have bottled water anyway, so I don't care. Yeah, go buy some.
Distraction. That's pretty was saying. Go for it, pretty.
What does that mean? Yeah, next big thing, baby. There it goes.
Mhm.
We can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, sometimes it's for the best.
I need some of your hair. I sold 2 locks of your hair. So.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Why don't you just email me your address? I'll cut it off.
Those out.
Yeah. No problem.
Perfect.
Oh, don't make me bring up Fabio and your Fabio song. I'll do it.
Here we go.
Which I will in 1 second. But I was going to say,
you can just bring up the picture.
depends on how desperate they get to make this go away. I think if we get any closer than we are right now, there must be one little thing that somebody's missing. But once that thing comes out, they'll create their own. They'll do what they have to do to make this go away. They will create an issue of their own invention if they need to.
You know what would be really sad? If by the end of the week, none of us come on anymore because they've come and taken us all.
They ain't getting me. I got all this routing right back to Pretty House, so I got a 5-minute head start.
Hey, I have children and Skittles in here. Go to DK's.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, this is not no Army vet. He got us again. He got us again.
He does.
Nice. We'll send it all.
All right, there you go. It's in the back there, Double Dog.
You mentioned the energy in the water. Yeah,
Doug, put that up. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
the one we got here now.
We're the prettiest panel member.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
God help us all.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Clues. It's what a great picture, isn't it?
Yes, it's a masterpiece.
I wish I was a little happier, but
It was really hard. I was watching a different live that you were doing. I had to try and pause it at a place where I could actually see your face. There was so much looking down, and then the glare on your glasses. It was hard to get it down.
I don't know how. Every time I do something like this, it makes me look like 857, and then you come out and it's perfect. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You just want to be 857. Just tell the truth.
Not really, not at all. No. Mm-mm. All good with that. Look at that picture. So, I don't know.
I honestly think Nancy Guthrie is the ultimate distraction. I even talked to Pretty in UK a while back, and I said, "You want to know what's going to happen after the ransom note?" And I was like, "They can't let this case die down, because if they let this case die down, y'all will pay attention to what's really going on in this world." So as soon as I said that, a week later, Savannah came out. Then this came out. Then it, now y'all right back at it. Diagnose. Y'all are diagnosed the same thing y'all had on the first month.
Right.
They just repackage it and sell it to y'all again.
And they only have to let out one little thing.
Now it's the DNA. Y'all gonna repackage it and serve it again.
It's funny. Yesterday, Nanos comes out and says, "No, nobody's been cleared."
Voila.
Contradiction. But was it a planned contradiction?
Yeah.
So hey, Pat.
Yes,
hey, Pat.
sir.
So let me ask you this: how long has it been since we've been hearing that the water was going to be attacked? Our water systems.
A while, really a while.
A long while ago, they were talking
Yeah.
about this. This
Yeah,
has been in the making.
Yeah. Militarily wise, because we knew our infrastructure is operating on what, 1970
Yes,
or something like
yes.
that.
That is correct.
And we knew that was the most. China knows this.
That was the easiest way to get to us, literally.
And they said this is a quote in the 7 major countries said this about the United States.
Well, geez, if he was going to leave, I wouldn't have shown this. Sorry, Chris. Didn't mean to scare you away.
We don't need to destroy America. All we have to do is shut their power off for a week and they will kill themselves.
Right.
How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
When was that last power grid? When was the last power grid that went out?
Yeah.
You see the panic?
How crazy is just shut your power? Oh, that's all we got to do. They'll do it for themselves.
Don't you dare take my power on the internet. Don't you dare.
But that's why I believe the Nancy Guthrie is the ultimate. Anytime it dies down, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do something.
Yep.
Y'all gonna follow that mouse.
I'm moving to Europe, so we're good.
I told you, naked women in the Pacific Ocean. The money is out of the. I can't have that.
I'm gonna move to
keep your
Crete.
money. Keep your money. That's just me, man. I get it. I don't want to think this way. I get it, but I know that area. And if Trump and that other dude got the keys to this car, they can do anything they want to. And so I ain't hearing this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not me. Oh, you no. I know the key. I know what you got the keys to the kingdom. What you can do. Ask that Venezuelan president. Ask Iran president and the next president and his son and the leader. Ask them. Ask Osama. Ask all of them. Ask them what the. Ask them. When the United States say I want you, what happens? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be living inside a tunnel, eating ramen noodles out of a packet for about 40 years. You ain't gonna see daylight, Jack. All right. They'll get it. Y'all get it. Who put that
Now,
picture?
they can
up?
bring the blue package of ramen. It's what is it? The cheddar. Well, I'm good.
No.
I'm good.
Once I find out how to transfer this Bitcoin address that I found that has about 5.8 million USD in Bitcoin. Once I figured that out, how to transfer that to me.
Hold up.
I found another one that has $480 million in it.
That's some work, man. Oh my God.
Are any of those related to?
Or is that something you found?
I mean, if there's a note from the sender to the receiver that says we are ready to pay, and it has an address for those people to go to, it might be related. Might be.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I would have to get a secure network. I would have to get a firewall. I would have to get a automatic disconnect from Wi-Fi. I will need a separate hard drive for data. Shit.
She's good at what she does.
Oh yeah, and I'm over here chatting to Richard Nolet, who said he would talk to me about maybe coming on alive with me.
She is working. Pause.
All right, now I feel like I did something today. Awesome.
Good shit. Good luck.
What do you?
Well, I think I'm. Oh, don't even go over there and tell him this, okay? Don't fuck this up for me, y'all. But I think I'm going to throw him off his element and say I don't want to talk about the ciphers. I mean, we could talk about what they mean, but I don't want you to bring up a picture of the cipher. I don't want you to go through it and say what it means to you. I want you to talk about it. Talk about it without having a reference point.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was hoping, because I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that.
I don't think so.
No, I'm trying.
Hold up. You can ask him about where did he learn it, because I speak cipher. Where did he learn it?
His dad.
How do he feel about the mistakes that are all throughout it? Make him understand that that cipher was not perfect. It was horribly written. Mistakes everywhere. How can you be proud of something with so many mistakes? Get what I'm saying, fellas? You know what I'm saying?
And lady.
There you go.
You forgot.
You know what I'm saying, Chris? Poke him with the stick a little bit.
Yeah.
Pause.
That's what I was hoping to hear, because I was like, God, I hope you don't just ask him to show us the cipher again. I mean, and I love Patriot Pride. He's great and stuff, but that show drives, when he's got him on it, that drives me crazy. Really drives me crazy.
But you have to have somebody that speaks cipher. Speaking cipher in 2026 is Fort Huachuca. Or AI look at code.
That's why we have you.
Yeah. And this ain't for nobody about is he telling the truth or not, or this. Back then the cipher was decoded by human beings that kept this shit in filing cabinets. Today, ciphers are done by AI and deep learning computers that can break that shit in 2 seconds. That's a crossword puzzle to us.
Can you think an AI can read the cipher that he has? No, that he has.
Of course it can. And the AI will tell you what kind of mind it. Like, y'all just do y'all research on algorithms and AI. We don't have filing cabinets no more. We have everything that can pull everything of every person in mental health. Ask every document ever written, from mental health to cyber to missing kids to everything. You bring all that up. What questions? What this? How do I decipher this? If you don't know nobody that can give you the answer, create your algorithm in an AI that can question you and the ability to think. You got to get out there, y'all. Your mind. Get out there.
All I have to say is FinFan.
Go up
3 over
2.
2 diagonal 7. It spells bullshit.
Allegedly. I ain't gonna. Allegedly. That's
so
pretty.
Good.
Everything's allegedly. That's pretty stuff. But I like it. I don't get to speak cipher, so. But I'm like Chris. Over time, I want to ask different questions. But yeah. I like to cover. Not a lot of people speak cipher, y'all.
No, I think what he did though, what Adam's real reach is because Nolet's been on. You know, he was on with the Interview Room, and I forget who else, but they didn't really give him a chance. I think he felt uncomfortable, but Adam made him feel comfortable, gave him a space to just kind of talk through it, and so he didn't feel any pressure or whatever. But I just have a hard time with it, and so I don't know.
I get it. I get let me use pretty words. I get his reality. There you go. See, I'm learning.
Yeah, there you go. You're learning.
Yeah, his reality isn't my reality, isn't your.
I'm gonna put it kind of like have you guys seen Inception?
No. Should I?
Anybody?
No, I haven't.
It was a long time ago. I think it was a long
Was
time
that
ago.
with
Leo
with,
DiCaprio?
Leo DiCaprio,
Mhm.
yeah, we've seen that.
Long time
Yeah,
ago.
so basically they use a lucid dreaming state to get into people's minds and like almost re-architect their dreams to make them either give up secrets or something like that. But his mind is kind of like a working lucid state. It is very real to him. It's a very real reality. These things are real. The persecutory ideation is very real. It's just not the same reality, not the same world that we're necessarily living in. And I don't mean that in a mean way.
No, that's
because
exactly
I believe
what
he
I put.
believes
Yeah.
what he's saying. 100%.
He believes 100% what he's saying, and that's what makes it real for him.
Real word.
And for us, it makes. I mean, when you can put that in perspective, that for us, we're like that has no, like, it means nothing, but to him in his little world, he's telling you the truth. That man could pass the lie detector test, the polygraph test, you name it, he could pass it.
Yep.
Because
100%.
he believes it. And that's what that's I mean, kudos to him, but yeah, I think he's he's not all there. He's not all there.
His life, though.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah, but
Someone say his wife?
No,
What's
I
that?
said his life has been,
Oh.
crooked. You know what I mean? His life, his dad supposedly. You know what I mean? Obviously, but what was it like when he was a kid? I know he spoke about it and stuff, but we don't know everything. I'm sure his life was a disaster. With who that.
It reminds me of an individual that's living the life of someone else. And he hears these things and he applies it in his world. That this is what he's gone through, or this is what he's doing, or this is why he knows.
I'm finna hurt some people's feelings after that, big dog.
I'm just saying.
You're right. And I'm finna bring it all the way, like people like, well, how could he? And what they was like, nah. Y'all know people on YouTube that live that same reality, and it's not reality.
That is a fact.
They put on a facade on this behind the scenes. Same shit, y'all. That's all he's saying. Same shit. Same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's a micro.
The mind is a powerful thing, my friends.
Yes,
the mind is a powerful thing.
Who was that YouTuber that drowned? He passed away. He drowned and he trashed the Airbnb he was staying at. Do you remember that? It happened like a few weeks ago. He was the workout dude that got all into.
I know was it a female that
no
self? Not
no,
that.
it was a guy. He was real big into working out and stuff like that, and then something happened and he just kind of went off. But this is kind of like what he did, like when I say like trashed the Airbnb, like he's 30 something years old, and he like wrote all over the walls. He threw like paint all over all the furniture, just like really, really weird. And then security, I can't remember his name. It's going to drive me crazy. Security came to talk to him, and he ran, and then they followed after him, but they jumped into a lake, and he swam out. And then all of a sudden he went under and he never came back up. And then they found his body a little while later. But what the hell was his name? But he came on one day on the video, and he was like, I'm so sorry. And he was making apologies for something happened before, and like so sincere. And he was he was like, I can't believe it's come to this, and I apologize for doing this, and I need help. And he's reaching out, asking for help. And then he stood up and he was like, ha, 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 it's all a joke, and like it was like crazy. And then he drowned.
That's the part that Pretty brought up about. Now, this part I give Patriot awesome.
Going the wrong way.
What happens if you ask him the wrong question in his reality break? That's what Pretty was reminding me of. What happened if you break his reality live on air? What happens?
He should be
meltdown.
Mental
You
health.
should have.
But like imagine if it breaks live. He could be swimming in that lake. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen. That's why you got to be easy with that.
Well, I mean, I get it, but if you come out, I mean, he comes out with all this. I don't know. I don't
You
want to
break that reality, Chris. He'll be in that. He'll be in that swimming pool.
Oh wait, that wasn't the Liver
Ryan
King
Murphy?
guy, was it?
No, that dude's. You want to talk about somebody who's jacked? That dude's jacked.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll give my clinical opinion
Yes, it was Connor Murphy. Sorry.
on Monterey Spike on Richard, and obviously I am not. I have a degree in psychology, but I'm not licensed. So.
And you're frozen.
They got her.
Oh God!
Exactly. Right at that.
I got that's about 5 second head start.
Snap a picture of that, please.
I
Snap a picture of
swear,
that.
if I was to leave right now, y'all would die. I just got to make sure Pretty come back. This would be the best. Look at UK. Look at like let me call her. This is just the internet, UK. Look, she back. I was finna take off. I thought that was my 5 second head start.
Just so you know, and she's frozen again. I was just.
That was the key. I'm telling you, this would be hilarious if I leave. I just want to hear what she got to say. This shit is.
The first time you. Yes, you're back. The first time you froze, it was like leaning forward, your eyes closed. Just so you know, I snapped, I snipped that picture, so I can hold that against you when you show mine. You keep freezing.
Am I here?
Yes. You're good now.
Okay. So my opinion is, I think that long-winded, basically, because there's got to be a truth warrior in the chat sometimes. It is not in the DSM-5 TR. It was in the DSM-4, where they broke down different types of schizophrenia. Now they found out that they kind of just, if someone has schizophrenia, they're going to touch on every single one of them in some capacity. So then it's kind of, you're playing a percentage game. Do we diagnose them with this one or that one? But they also hit criteria on, these other few. So now it's just schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, whatever. But I'm going to go back to the DSM-4 because it hit this very, very well. I believe he suffers from a form of paranoid schizophrenia, which makes him rationalize, and he's very good at this. It's something that they kind of do. So he kind of glommed onto this Burger Chef cipher, which came out in 2019, and it came out on like a Reddit subthread or something like that. So validity of it, I don't know. He could have posted it himself. We don't know, right? That's kind of the beauty of what Reddit does and what it is. Not everything on there is BS, but you know what I'm saying. So he picks this up. Basically, he can use real life events, real life things, and tie it into this and make it relate back to his life, because it's how his brain is wired that he can pick out letters in this and make it relate to him. If this was a different cipher, any other cipher in the world with however many hundreds of letters, kind of like a crossword, right? I mean, not a crossword, like a word search is basically kind of what this is. If you give him a different word search around this point in his life, he would have taken all of that and made it relate to his life. So he's taking real life events and making them make sense to him and how it fits into his narrative. The persecutory ideation that it's his dad and his brother, which is very, very common for people with schizophrenia to pick on or take people from their family and make them the enemy because, you know, it's either a trauma response, which I feel is very, very likely in this situation if he has been through at least a portion of what he alleges. But what he'll do is he'll find a way to almost create his own negative feedback loop, and he will take anything and twist it in a way that makes sense and will fit in. So when we're watching him and I'm like, whoa, my brain, like I cannot even process this, it's because really in theory it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're not the person that's trying to make it make sense. But then people are like, well, it must make sense, it must be true because look, this really happened. Yes, that really did happen. That was something that happened in history. What you need to look at is, does it actually relate to him? How can you find a way to make it relate to him? Now, if he's like, oh, well, this was my best friend and we went to high school together and he died, and look, here are his initials. That, I mean, look at the statistical probability of those 3 letters or 4 letters, you know, if we're going initials, those 3 letters appearing in a crossword somewhere together are probably pretty high. So you can find those same 3 letters of someone that you really did go to high school with that really did pass away and make it make sense to you. It doesn't specifically have to be this one. So it's a certain level of genius, but I don't like using it, insanity, but he's building his own reality through this cipher and making it make sense. So it does make sense to him. He's using real life historical events. They are real. His relation to them is part of the delusion. And that's what people with schizophrenia have, hallucinations and delusions. So hallucinations are actually seeing people, actually hearing things like auditory, visual, oh my God, why can't I fucking talk? Visual hallucinations that they feel are real. They're really hearing things, they're seeing things, they can smell things, they can taste things. Those are all hallucinations. Delusions are, like I'm saying here, you're bending something to make it fit what you need it to fit in your life. So are they related? Are those historical events, to me, in my opinion, related to the cipher and related to him? No. I think he's sick. I think he needs some help. But bringing him on my panel is not going to be to even discuss any of that. I want to hear him out. I want to ask my own questions. But what you do is if you throw a wrench in and say, well, how about this? Like that doesn't make sense. Or like, how did you know this person? Oh, JFK, that's how it was related. Like, is there any verifiable proof? Anything that you would feed into his story to knock him off track will be tossed out as irrelevant. And he'll figure out a way to either make it make sense or completely shift the topic. Like he would not be able to handle that. He'll just throw that away as nonsense. The logical part of it that says, hey, this probably isn't related, he would throw it away. You know what I mean? Sorry, that was super long-winded.
No, that's actually good. The schizophrenia is one of the worst ones to have in the DM4, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Because there's really nothing you can really do. I mean, when you break it all down, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the one that, and I'm just, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the one that it's hard to like, it's not that it's hard, it's very difficult because someone has to be on medication all the time. That's one that there's not like it's not like if you're dealing with a PTSD or something else. It's not like if you're dealing with anger. That is something where can come at any moment, right?
Yeah, so basically the hardest part about someone with schizophrenia is, especially if they have the mindset that I believe that Richard does, it's going to be hard to convince them to go seek mental health help in the first place, because they're going to think that you're taking taking them somewhere to brainwash them further into believing your truth, not seeing it as two separate things like reality versus not reality. What they're saying is, I see the reality, you're trying to make me believe what you're telling me. So it's hard to get them counseling, first of all, and medicated. But say you do get someone on medication, it does have to be daily, continually. This is not like a miss a dose or two type situation. So it's got to be continuous treatment, along with probably some cognitive behavioral therapy to help try to retrain their brain. But the hardest part is like those medications are going to create a daily problem for them, because they're thinking that you're making them take the blue pill or the red pill every day. Is kind of like what that feels like in their mind. What was I gonna say? I don't know. It'll come back. Oh, yes. I remember now. I went to college, and there was a girl that lived across the hall from me with my friend Annie, who actually lives like freaking 10 minutes from me. I actually need to get a hold of her. I want to see if she'll come on and do like a live with me on this. But she lived across the hall, and it was like, when do you start college? Like end of August, beginning of September or something like that. Mm-hmm. And this was in November. And so we always went for Monday night wings. It was like $10 for all you could eat chicken wings, which is not a thing anymore, I'm sure. And so we were eating dinner, and she called Annie, who was her roommate, and she said, I've been trying to get a hold of my mom all day. I can't get a hold of my mom. I called my brother and asked, hey, where's mom? And he said, I put her somewhere. Now, her brother suffered from schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia. And so we said, okay, we're coming, because she lived right where those tornadoes were. She lived in Menasha. So it's actually Darboy, but in Wisconsin. So it was about 45-ish minutes from where we went to college. So, and we had like no on-site camping. So it was a scramble to find somebody that had a car that was on the campus, but we figured it out. So we hauled ass up there, and we said, do not go in that house. Don't go in the house. You call the police. You tell them exactly what you said. And that was the first and only time I've ever been in an actual like crime scene investigation trailer. Because what he did is, it was because his mom made him go to church and take his medicine, is what he says. But he drowned her rabbit and her dog, Calamity, and took a knife and did the penetration with the knife. I don't know what you're supposed to say on here. Penetration with the knife, and cut off her air supply, strangled her to death because of those two things. So yeah, it's very real. It's very scary, especially if you're the one that's trying to help them.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And I think that's what you have to do when you're talking to him, is you have to be able to, you want to know. I'm not even so sure it's about showing him that it's not even about confusing him, because really the objective is, even when you're talking to somebody like that, is they're not well. So you're not there to humiliate that individual. No. You're not there to literally get him looking like he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, right?
I would never do that.
But you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's what happens in a lot of cases when people like I have seen certain people have him on, and it's always that, well, let me ask you that, the underlying question, let me ask you that one thing and it's not really about that, because here's the thing. No matter what you say, his reality is his reality. Mm-hmm. And you can't, and you can talk to him, but my God, you better have your dots, your T's crossed and your I's dotted, because it takes a special skilled person to be able to literally work with somebody like that, especially dealing with if he has, schizophrenia or the paranoid, that's the worst case scenario and that I have looked at. And I know some people that are like that. So, but I just know of them. I don't really say a whole lot to them. I mean, I can tell you a story. There was one time I went to pick up somebody at an airport, and it was it was my sister to pick her up at an airport, and this person was with me, and it was a family, and this person was with me, and it wasn't an immediate like brother or sister. It was just an extended family, and he deals with that. He suffers from that. And I remember we're driving down the road and the radio's on, and he says something to the effect of, he starts giggling. And I go, what's going on? And I already knew that there was issues with this individual. I just, extended family. And I said, why are you giggling? And he says, oh, it's the radio. And I said, what? And he goes, it's telling me to unalive you. And I was like, say what? And he goes, it's telling me. And man, you talk about instant reaction, Marine Corps mode kicked in, everything kicked in, defense mechanisms. But and he was like, I'm not going to do anything. Don't worry. And I'm like, oh, I'm not worried. But inside, I'm like, Jesus, God, like, I've got to drive and worry about this individual, And so, yeah, they can go from 0 to right now. It's not a progression. It's just a real quick bam, and that's yeah. So it's interesting. I know this man has some issues, obviously, but I know that they're not issues to him. And
Right.
That's the bottom line. They're not issues to him because he thinks you're the ones with the issue because you can't understand him, right? So, yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd like to see that conversation, see how it goes.
Yeah.
I really
And I
would.
mean, like you said, because I see some of the comments, I would never bring him on and try to break his reality. That is dangerous. It's dangerous for everybody. It's especially dangerous for the person that's talking to him.
Yes, absolutely.
But sometimes, that's what therapy is for. That's what therapy is for. You just ask him to talk. And I don't think there's anything cruel about that. It's not
No.
a dog and pony show.
Right.
I want to hear, because I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong. I just want to talk to him and get his rationale and see, when did it start happening? I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, but I wouldn't make a mockery of him. I would not try to say anything to throw him off. I wouldn't say this doesn't make sense. I would never do anything, because to me, even if he does, like I said, I could be wrong, but if he does, he's a sick person. And I would never treat a sick person in a way that would
it's not that, like, honestly, that wasn't really directed like you would do that. It was just
No.
I've heard people say, comments, and even myself at times I would say things off the cuff, but when you really come back and you think about it, yeah, that's a delicate situation without a doubt. If in fact that's what she's. Look, I've taken classes in this stuff, literally, and I've never got my degree. Taken about 8 years of classes in social therapy, social work, should I say, and criminal justice and all that stuff. So I just know enough to get myself into trouble. You know what I'm saying? I only know enough to say the wrong thing, because you don't know it as well. Speaking of myself. So that's why I always look at stuff like that. And you can only remember the key points, or you can always remember like the basics, but never like the in-depth. And that's just interesting. It's really interesting. No doubt. I would love to see that. I hope he schedules you to interview him and talk to him and see where that goes. Because I know there's, like, for all sake and purposes, it would be an interesting conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you do it right, not saying you wouldn't, but if you do it right, it'd be a damn good, interesting conversation. Because if you like the unknown, you're going to get the unknown, right? I mean, that's just, and I know for me, I love the unknown. So just hearing somebody else's how things work in their mind is interesting. So But yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. What everybody else do? Just jump on off?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think that they like the topic, which is fine. We can move on from it. But
No, it don't bother
I mean,
me. No,
yeah,
no.
at the same time, it is a reality. Even if it's not, his reality, mental health is an ongoing crisis for many people. So I don't think that the thing to do with anyone who's mentally ill, and not even, speaking about that person anymore, is, to encourage people to at least talk about it. If you're not going to talk about it on a public forum, go talk to somebody. But it's so much more prevalent, especially, we have so many social media and the online, even for children. I mean, my son's in therapy and he doesn't really have anything going on with him, but it's kind of like, I want him to know that therapy is always going to be an option for him if he needs it.
Right.
It's so stigmatized, and I hate
It
that.
is.
But we can talk about whatever you want. I'm actually
No.
going to get off of here.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I'm going to actually go myself here. Yeah, no, and I was saying earlier because Chris and Vet got off, and I'm like, okay, so I didn't know if they had a rut or something, But yeah, no, I think it'd be great if you do set it up. Please let me know. Get a hold of me, get a hold of Chris, whatever. Let me know because I would love to watch that and see what he says. I'm always interested in that type of thing. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. It'd be awesome.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me on. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And we'll see you later.
You got it. Take care. Semper Fi.
I guess that's me going as well then. I'm supposed to be somewhere with her, so.
You're good. You're good.
But yeah, anyway, look out for the video. Is all I
I
can
will
say.
do that. I will do that.
It's going to be interesting and weird.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a good interview. No doubt about it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you coming in.
No worries. We'll see you later, chat.
Semper Fi, my friend. All right. Truth Warrior, it is very important, Nanny, Marianne, but it was just like Bam, but I know that he has to grow, but I like us last week. Well, everybody, that's the thing. I mean, it's not that I don't like that topic, honestly. I wanted to actually talk again about the Nolen Wells because I had some things that I wanted to share. And then when everything spun with what was going on in Tucson, I was like, oh man, let's do it. And we had to adjust on the fly, and then now, and that's what happens in a lot of chats, right? When you have a lot of people, there's always different things that people think about on what they want to bring up, talk about, and whatnot. So for me, especially when there's a lot of people, you guys got to understand that when there's a lot of people on, I kind of usually just want to listen. I don't really want to say a whole lot. I want to listen to what everybody's saying. And I won't. And it's not because I can. I just don't want to say anything. I want to take as much as I can in, and then every now and then throw something out. But it's just the idea that, that's like that old saying, the more people you have, the more opinions they have, right? That's what we talk about on this channel. If we have a lot of people on the subscribers and people that are just here to listen, then it makes everybody smarter. And that's how I look at it. That's my thing. I love being able to learn people's different views and opinions. We may not agree with, but still, it's always nice to learn because I may get something that I didn't know. And I'll be straight and honest with you. My sister's been in the profession of social therapy. She's been doing that for probably 30 some years. So we talk a lot, especially because I'm very close to her, but especially because when I was in law enforcement and she was on that social level, the mental health aspect, we could bounce things back and forth on how to understand people and know when people are going through certain things and whatnot. So for me, this topic has always interested me. And yeah, I do apologize. We had to shift gears and go somewhere else. But I think that interview would be interesting with anybody. That interview would be interesting if you're asking the right questions, and you're trying to find out exactly what's going on. I think that'd be awesome to see. Somebody said a while back, I'd love to see Gary Brucato, who's usually on the interview room, and Richard Nolet have a conversation, and see, because I think that would be priceless, in all honesty. April says exactly all chats are worse than this one. Nothing here to complain about. Annie, April, I just said it has changed nothing bad because I don't have to say if I do not. That's absolutely right. To see would be interesting, Didi. But yeah, that's just how for me, that's why that topic always interested me. As I said, there's a lot of things, especially a lot of the members and a lot of the subscribers for that matter, that just don't know about me and the things that I interest me, my peaks, and we're going to get there at some point. We're going to get there. We're going to get there where we'll be doing just certain members or members in general videos, so you guys can see why this stuff interests me. But when you have 19 people in your family and you're the youngest one and you're seeing everyone else before you, you see all the mistakes that are made. You see the good, the bad, the ugly, as they would say. And you just, you make the best of it, right? That's my life. That's how I roll. Miss Barney says reality is perception. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think, that's the hard part when you're dealing with people with mental health issues, is it's hard to get in that range of getting into that crack, because their perception is their reality. And so you got to find that common ground. But yeah. Annie, thank you, Carol. Annie, I completely understand that you're saying. Thank you. Appreciate that. Here, just a recap on the other day. We had about 100, I think Chris said 103 people in. I thought it was like 98, but he said, no, we had about 103 people, 106 people in. It was really a great conversation. And we're growing, as I've, have sent you guys messages, where we're at. We're keep growing, and we'll continue to grow as long as we have this platform that everybody has an opinion and everybody's opinion matters. It doesn't mean that because you have an opinion it's the truth. It just means that's your opinion, and I think it's important. I think it's very, very important. But April, once again, welcome back. I'm glad you're back. If you're on the road, well, then you'll be back soon. And everybody else here, thank you so much for being in the chat. I hope this was at least kind of went sideways a lot, but hey, I thought it was good. But a lot of we had 5 in the panel plus myself. That's 6. Man, and sometimes you just gotta take a step back and listen to what's going on. But a lot of interesting stuff from Army Vet. Very, very interesting stuff from Army Vet. He's got a lot of knowledge there in his background, not just in his military background and what he does and what he knows. And then you have, like PLC with her for her stuff in the mental health aspect, and Chris and even Rhythm and Blues, they all have, or Rhythm and Clues, they got all their stuff in there, So it was really nice. It was a very, very diverse, to say the least, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. We'll be on tomorrow at 9. Thank you so much, April. I appreciate that. You do a phenomenal. All you guys do phenomenal. But April, thank you so much for always being there, for being literally one of the anchors on this channel, because you are, and everybody contributes in some way, without a doubt. And that's why the channel excels, is because you all do a great job, and I really do appreciate you all. You guys do a phenomenal job. And if you guys keep putting the word out, we'll continue to grow. You guys keep going ahead and putting it on the lives of other streamers, you know, and we're going to continue to grow. But I'm happy with where we're at. I'm happy to see how things are progressing. And like I said, I can't say thank you enough to everybody. Awesome. That is awesome. And so just remember that. Also, just a quick note. I don't know if you all know, but apparently Alex, they upped. I think they are going to go ahead, and I guess he's now going to be looking at resistant arrest. Not sure how that's going to play out. I don't think they can really do that, to be honest. I don't think they can do that. But apparently they're charging them. What came out yesterday that they were charging them with resistant arrest. So I don't know how that's going to go, to be honest. I can't see how that would fly. But you know as well as I do that they're going to try to make an example out of anybody, you know, especially a streamer. So, you know, keep your prayers for him and everybody else. And with that, we will be here at 5. You'll be here at 5 too. See, that sounds great. We'll be on tomorrow at 9. So I'll see you all there. God bless you all. Thank you. Love you all. Respect you all. And God bless. Have a great night. Remember, it's all common sense, folks. Everything in life is common sense. Everything. Simplify.